You want to know if you're absolutely terrible at dating? We can help you with that with the second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. We have Cameron on the phone right now. Cameron, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Now, your email said that you met a girl named Julia through friends. I do want to point out that your email also said it felt like she just got you.
Aww.
It sounds cornier when you say it out loud. I did feel like she got me. Like, I thought we had a connection.
What'd you guys do during your date?
We went down to, like, Pioneer area, sort of Safeco area. That whole area is blown up. I love that district.
Okay.
We had dinner down there, and I was gregarious and fun, and, she laughed at my jokes.
If I don't say so myself,
Wow,
I was
Cameron.
outgoing and hilarious, but then again, I'm just doing what Cameron does. I'm not making fun of you. I'm sorry. So anyway, you felt like she had a good time. She was laughing at your jokes. You had a good dinner with her.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was giving me good signs.
Okay, like she was maybe like touching your arm or...
Well, okay, not exactly that.
All right.
But when I dropped her off, we did have a steamy makeout session.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So there was
Okay.
physical contact. She's
Yeah.
into it.
How'd the date end?
I'm trying to think back if she sort of said, "Hey, nice to meet you," or if she was like, "Hey, let's talk soon." I can't exactly remember, but I felt like if I were to text her the next day, she would
Right.
respond. I waited a few days,
Okay.
How many days?
5 days. I waited until the following weekend, like
All right.
Friday, and I sent her a text.
That's a long time.
5 days does seem like a long time. It seems like if I were a girl, it sounds like I'm starting a song. If I were a girl, anyway. But I would think 5 days, like maybe the guy has blown me off. So do you think maybe that happened, Cameron?
That's hard to say.
It's like you're losing your forward momentum. If you come off a hot, steamy makeout session, a girl wants to know right away that you also felt it was great.
Yeah, maybe I should have midweek, sent her a message or...
You can't think of any reason why she wouldn't want to call you.
There were some lulls in the conversation, but we didn't, clash politically. We avoided those subjects.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, hey,
Sweet
Cameron,
Cameron.
we're going to get her on the phone right after this song and see if we can get an answer for you, okay?
Hopefully she doesn't really hate me for doing this.
All right, so just hang out for like 3.5 minutes and we'll get the second part of your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Cameron's on the phone with us. He emailed us about a girl named Julia who he went on a date with. They had dinner, made out at the end of the night. You waited 5 days to try to get a hold of her via text message. Do you think that maybe you might have waited too long?
I wonder.
Okay,
I wonder.
all right.
Oh, Cameron.
We'll call her right now, see if we can get her on the phone and ask her, okay?
Awesome.
And feel free to go ahead and jump in on the conversation whenever.
And bring out that confidence, Cameron. You got it in you. I know it.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, is Julia there?
this is she.
Julia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Oh, hello.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nice.
It's
Just,
always, a weird follow-up question.
I know,
Like,
right?
you just calling to say hi.
calling to see what you're up to, how things been. How's life? We haven't talked in a while, Julia, or ever, have we?
Yeah.
I'm calling you because I wanted to ask you a question about somebody you know.
Okay.
Do you have any idea of who I might want to call you about?
No.
How familiar are you with our show?
I'm familiar.
Okay. Have you ever heard the second date updates before?
Yes.
What if I were to tell you that somebody emailed us about going on a date with you?
Oh.
Take it
Now
away.
now can you guess who it might be that wants to find out why you didn't call them back after you guys went on a date?
Was it Mike?
Oh,
It is
wow.
not Mike.
Interesting.
Okay.
Maybe we could narrow it down some more. Sounds like there's a lot of options. Not calling a lot of men back.
Okay, go ahead. Guess again. I want to see if you can guess it now. It's not Mike. It's somebody else that you went on a date with recently.
Cameron, I think.
I think.
Cameron, you think? That's it.
I don't know.
It's Cameron. It's Cameron.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
He emailed us because he wants to know why you guys went out and you never called him back. He said he sent you a text like 5 days after your date. And you didn't respond.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind telling us why?
It was a fine date. We got along.
Okay.
He let us know that there was kind of a hot and steamy makeout session at the end of the night.
Yes, there was. I admit it.
It's okay. It's okay. So you were into him, right?
I mean, it was kind of weird because he smelled like a girl.
He smelled like a girl.
Like he was wearing like women's perfume.
What?
I don't know if like he had been with a girl earlier that day or he just has like a weird like lady perfume fetish or
Julia, guys' cologne sometimes could smell like women's perfume. Do you think
True.
that maybe he just made a bad selection?
no, this was like flowery like Marc Jacobs smelling.
Oh.
Like my best friend wears the same perfume.
Hey, Julia.
Yeah.
Cam's on the phone with us.
What?
Hey,
Hi.
what's up?
What's up?
Cameron.
I'll help you out, Cameron.
No,
Cameron.
I'm not fond of men's cologne. I think it's too musky and musty and weird.
What?
So
Okay, so you were wearing women's perfume?
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
to
I
each
mean,
their own.
whatever your scent is, man. But
sometimes I wear a little touch of like a subtle women's perfume.
So, Cameron, can I ask you this? I think wearing women's perfume, that's fine. Like, okay.
Yeah.
But does it go beyond women's perfume ever?
I'll answer that with a resounding no.
So it's just
because the perfume doesn't match the underwear is what we're asking. All right.
It does not.
So, Julia, you were just turned off by the fact that Cameron smelled like a girl.
Yeah.
And that's the reason you didn't call me, Julia?
Yes.
Is that the only reason?
Also, I didn't really think you were that good of a kisser.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
That sounds mean.
What was bad about his kissing?
I just like a lot of like saliva.
He just kissed like a woman, didn't he? Is that what
But his lips were so soft.
well, Julia, we'll pay for the second date. If you'll go out with Cameron again, we will pay for it.
That is so nice. However, I don't think so.
Really?
I think it just would be not.
What if he agrees not to wear perfume?
Yeah.
I mean, there just wasn't a connection.
All right.
Okay.
You're scared that he's going to show up for the date and you guys are going to be wearing the same top and it's going to be awkward.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm excited about today's second date update because the girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today asked in her email if she could use a fake name and remain anonymous. And that means one thing and one thing only. A fake name means she's a stripper. That's right. I'm super excited about today's second date update, fellas. She is working hard for you. She's got on her stilettos and her lycra and ready to see if she can find love. We don't know what her real name is, but she goes by Nikki when she's doing her second date update thing. So everybody, welcome to center stage, Nikki. What's up, Nikki?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Did I get it right? Are you a stripper? Is that why we wanted to use a fake name?
You were close. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm not a stripper. I work in a regular office.
That's right. It's Nikki from the office. Cubicle number 4. Oh, who's collating things? She's collating things on the daily, fellas, for you.
Oh, Nikki.
All right, Nikki, I'll stop.
I'm sorry.
So your email said
Okay.
that you would do the second date update if you could remain anonymous. And after reading your email, I understood exactly why you wanted to do that. Why don't you tell everybody your story?
Okay. So
I went on a date with this guy who's actually my supervisor. So that's why it has to be anonymous.
So that's why you don't want anyone to find out that you guys went out.
Yeah, it's kind of weird now because we both worked in the same office, but now he works in a different office. He got transferred over actually like right after we went on like a date. We had a flirtation for a while in the office, and we would talk via text a little bit, and then we went to this work party, and he actually like officially asked me out, but we didn't want to make a big thing about it. We didn't want everyone to know, so we were trying to keep it really quiet.
But you guys weren't really dating. You just went on one date, right?
Yeah, but we had like a flirtation for a while. When you kind of have like a thing with someone and it's maybe is obvious, but you're trying not to make it be obvious, like in the office, but you're not really supposed to like date your boss.
Yeah, it's like every time they walk by your desk, you drop a pen and be like, "Can you pick that up for me?" Oops, sorry about that.
It's always how women flirt. We bend over a lot.
Oh, did I just pour this cup of water on my head? I'm wearing a white shirt, boss. I know how the flirting game goes in the office.
And I
I've
forgot
been
my
around an
bra
office or two
today.
in my day. So you guys actually did go out on a date, though?
Yeah, we went to dinner. We went to this kind of like hole-in-the-wall restaurant, like really small, off the beaten path.
So no one could see you and you couldn't get caught.
Yeah, which was kind of like fun. We sat like in the back. It was really romantic, actually. And we had a really nice time.
Is the place where you work, would this be like a huge deal? Would he get fired over something like this?
I mean, I don't know that he would be fired, but everyone would gossip about it. We wouldn't be able to live that down. Like, he might not lose his job. I don't know that I would want to stay working there if people found out, though.
Really?
Okay.
So how was your guys' actual date?
It was a really good date. We had a lot of fun.
What does
You're
that
in
mean?
deep.
How much
It was
fun
just
did
a
you
really good
have?
date. A lot of fun. I don't
Nice.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Did your date go on until the morning time?
I'm not saying any more
I
about
think we all know the answer to that based on what you just said. All right, so how did everything end with him? What's the last time that you guys talked?
the morning after our date.
Oh, okay. So I guess we get that question answered again. All right, so what's the last thing that you guys said to each other?
Well, there wasn't a lot of talking.
Wow.
You're
You
being
guys-
vague, but you're telling us more about your date than most people do on their second date update. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
apparently you guys had a lot of pent-up tension between you two that you had to get out of the way.
So after you guys were done with all of that, how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
Well, I've called his new office like 2 times, 3 times, but I don't ever leave a message because I don't want to have to go through his assistant. I feel like then everyone would know. It would be really awkward. And I texted him, and he didn't respond. And I feel like now I'm being creepy. I feel like I'm being that girl who sends like 50 messages, and it's like, why aren't you texting me back? I don't want to be like that. So I kind of stopped doing that.
So, I mean, when you guys were hanging out, was there talk about like, oh, I've waited so long to be with you? Or did it feel more like just a crazy hookup night?
No, it didn't feel like a crazy hookup night. There wasn't like a whole serious, like, I would like to date you now conversation. But we definitely had a conversation about how nice it was to be able to spend time with each other outside of the office.
Mm-hmm.
We both said that we really had enjoyed like spending time together and that we would like to do again. But now I can't get a hold of him. So, that's why I came to you guys because, I don't know, maybe he didn't mean any of that when he said that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I meant it when I said it.
We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, and I promise I will keep your name anonymous. Nikki, you have my word. And if there's one thing I have, it's my honor, unlike Nikki, who's lying to us about her name in the second date update. Okay, hang on, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update. If you're just joining us, Nikki is on the phone. Quote, Nikki, end quote. Because that's not her real name. She wanted to be anonymous, so that's what we're calling her. She actually went out with her boss at work. They had a fun evening that lasted until the next morning, if you get my drift. And then after that, her boss got transferred, and he hasn't talked to her at all. So she wants to give him a call and find out what went wrong. Hey, Nikki, how much thought did you give to your alias? Like, your real name isn't Nicole, right?
That's a good question.
No.
That'd be pretty
No
funny.
worries.
Like, we talked to him, and we're like, hey, Nikki, I know that's a fake name. And he's like, oh, that's Nicole. I know Nicole very well. Okay, so you gave your alias a little more thought than that.
Yeah.
All right.
And what are we going to call him? Do we get his real name, or is that a fake name too?
Can you beep it out?
Yeah, we can beep out his
Oh,
name.
yeah.
Or I'll start calling him Nikki, too. You guys can both be Nikki.
That
Or
would
I
get
can call
confusing.
him Nicole. Nikki and Nicole. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but we'll start the call by beeping out his name so you don't put him on blast either, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, here I go. I'm going to dial the phone number right now.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to please?
this is speaking. Who is this?
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Jubal?
Yeah, Jubal. I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay,
How you doing today?
I'm all right. Is this business related?
Yeah, loosely. It kind of is.
Very loosely.
You recently actually went out on a date with somebody who works for your company.
So this is not business related.
Well, I mean, it sort of is. You guys work in the same industry, and you went out on a date.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, I don't really feel comfortable discussing this. It's a private matter.
I know, but if I can just ask you like a couple questions, because she's just curious. She won't tell us her
You
real
have
name.
to understand, I have no idea who you are, and I
know.
can't really answer a bunch of personal questions here.
I know, but let me tell you this: you're anonymous right now, and she's anonymous too. She hasn't even given us her real name. We know her as Nikki.
What do you mean that I'm anonymous? I don't understand that.
We beeped your name out of this, so nobody will hear your
Okay.
name. I just have a couple questions for you, and then we'll let you go.
What are your questions? Because I can't really tell you a whole lot.
So this girl, Nikki, that's what we know her by. I'm sure you know her as another name. She told us about how you guys were very flirty at work, and then you ended up going out on a date and kind of spent the night together. And since then, you got transferred to like a different office, and now she can't get a hold of you. And she wants to know if she did something wrong.
No. I mean, that's the short answer. She did not do anything wrong, and she should not feel like she did do anything wrong.
Okay, is there anything that I can tell her? Or is there a reason that you haven't reached out to her?
Yes, there is a reason. I guess you could tell her that and just let her know that it's not her fault, and that this situation, I guess, is evolving. That's all I can really say.
That is so vague. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I would be going crazy if I were her right now.
So do you like her?
I mean, this is absolutely anonymous, yes?
Yes, I promise you we will not divulge your name or any information about you. We strictly just want to know about the relationship between you two.
Okay. Yes, I like her.
Okay, so what's the problem then?
Wait, can you guys relay a message to her? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I'll tell her whatever, man.
I'll tell her
Okay.
whatever you want me to tell her.
You can tell her not to worry and just explain that I was a bit careless in the way that we initially communicated.
Wait,
What does that
what
mean?
is that?
And she'll understand that.
Well, now I want to know. Because didn't you just ask her out on a date, and then you guys went on a date, and then it, had a really fun night?
It was a situation where we communicated via email, and we should not have communicated via email because we were using work emails.
Oh, so you got busted.
Yes, basically.
Oh.
I was sort of in a position where I was being vetted for a promotion, and therefore the server was being monitored, and they raised that as a red flag, and it was a very serious issue. And actions were taken, and hopefully that those actions sort of satisfied my superiors, and everything is fine now.
That's
That
crazy.
sucks.
So did you get transferred because you got caught hooking up with Nikki?
No, not because of that. I elected to get transferred as a way of sort of appeasing my superiors. There was a question of whether or not I would be fit for the promotion, and that was sort of a bargaining chip that I used. And I was not happy about having to do that, but that was sort of the one thing that could get them off my tail.
Why can't you just tell her that?
Right.
Because we still work in the same company, to continue communicating would be a disregard of that contract that I have with my superior.
So they transferred you and then told you couldn't contact her.
We work at the same company, and I have to respect that.
I hope you called your boss a C block.
Well, you can't even like email her on her personal email account? That's crazy.
Honestly, I don't want to take any chances. I was told by my superiors that I was not supposed to contact her, and although we're not in the same branch, she's not on my team anymore. It's inappropriate for us to continue communicating.
That is so dumb, man.
So you want me to tell her that your boss has found out, transferred you to another place, and told you never to talk to her again? So
no, don't say that to her. Just let her know that I am currently seeking a new job, so that may change shortly.
Oh.
You're going to find a new job just so you can date her?
I would like to. That's the hope, is that I could find a similar position, and then we could resume everything. Yeah, that's the hope.
Wow. All right.
Awesome.
I can't tell her that.
But you said you could pass a message on for me.
I can. I'm just not going to say it to her because you actually already did. She's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Nikki, are you there?
Hi. Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes. I'm a little taken off guard here.
Oh my God. I had no idea. First of all, I'm really sorry that happened, but you don't have to look for another job. That's absurd.
I mean, I can't even believe that you're on the radio. I mean, did you listen to the entire thing? Have you been listening?
I did listen to the entire thing, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have any other way to get in touch with you. I kept calling and texting.
Right. Well, I guess now you know why.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to blow you off.
I appreciate that. I'm really flattered. I really am, but I feel uncomfortable about you quitting a job. We went on one date. Like, that's not a reason to quit your job so that you can continue to date me. Like, that's crazy. It's a really good promotion.
What are you doing?
It is a good promotion, but it's also a situation where I do like you, and it would be nice to at least see where that could go. And if I could find something that was similar, I'd be willing to do that.
Yeah, but you love this company. Like, why?
I do. You're right. I do love the company. But I could also love another company, and I think if I could have both, then that would be desirable.
Nikki, I'm so confused. Why are you trying to talk him out of this?
Because what if then it doesn't work out? Like, what if then it doesn't work out and you quit your job for me? Because we went on one date and it was really fun.
That's...
I feel weird about that.
I understand that, but, I'm not going to take some huge pay cut and do some crazy thing. But, honestly, I think if this is something that we could explore, then why not do it? If I could find something that's interesting. And, I mean, it's a risk, but it's a risk that I'm really willing to take if I get to date you.
That's very sweet. That's very sweet.
Do you have any prospects right now, or you just started the job search?
I've started the job search, and I have a few leads. I'll say that.
Well, that's good.
Dude, Nikki, I mean, he sounds pretty dreamy. And you were like super into him before you heard about this.
I mean, I am really, really into him. God, I don't know what to say. I can't believe that this is what it is. Like, this is the reason. I don't know what to do. Like, it feels like this is, I don't know, it feels weird. I don't know. And nice.
Weird and nice.
You got a guy who's willing to quit his job for you.
I know.
I mean, listen, I'll take the lead on figuring all that out. You don't have to worry about it. Let me handle that. And then after things change, we can definitely be in touch. So I would like that.
All right. Well, I have to ask this because it's a second date update. We already kind of know the answer, but would you like to go out on a second date? We will pay for it, but not until you have new employment.
I would like that very much.
Yes!
right.
Awesome!
So cute. Will you keep us up to date on how it goes?
Yes.
All right. Well, it's a successful second date update then. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Whatever your names are. I'm really happy for you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, if I was a woman, I would jump this dude's bones. Talking about today's second date update. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. We're even getting texts from people who say they were crying on their way to work.
It was really
This girl named Nikki, that is not her real name. She wanted to remain anonymous, called a guy named Craig, not his real name either. The reason is they worked together.
Yeah.
Kind of messed around a little bit. HR found out, he got transferred, and was told to stop talking to her or else he could lose his job.
Right.
That's why he wasn't calling her back after their date. After talking to him more, we found out that he's actually looking for another job because he wants to date her so bad. He's willing to find another job somewhere else.
That is
and once he
awesome.
finds new employment, then they can date again.
I'm already planning their wedding in my head.
It's just
They're
so-
gonna have 2 kids. It's gonna be a really fantastic event.
Yeah, these are one of those ones that I just love. I hope they get married and run away together.
I think we found our new morning show intern. I'm going to give that guy a job here as our intern.
Yeah,
it sounds like he's a very high-powered executive type dude.
I think he makes a lot
But
more
he can
money.
come here and like update our Facebook and get paid a little bit, and then they can date. He can have everything he wants. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. For today's second date update, we got an awesome email in. I don't really know the full story, but from reading it, it seems like this dude Ronald took a girl named Carrie to a PTA meeting, and they got hammered.
What?
That's what I'm talking about.
Tell me more.
Yeah, I had no idea they did that at PTA meetings, and I don't have a kid, but I think I need to start going to more PTA meetings. Sounds fun. Ronald, what's up?
Oh my God, he does sound like a drunk dad. You're right.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I didn't really understand the full story from your email. All I got was PTA meeting and drinks, and I was like, dude, I'm in. When's the next one?
Well, no, I mean, maybe we should actually start bringing alcohol to some PTA meetings. They do get kind of boring. But that's not quite exactly what happened.
Oh, are you
okay.
going to tell us that you went to the PTA meeting and then you went to drinks after?
Yes, that's the normal course of events.
Boring, Ronald.
Yeah, geez, that's lame. At least go to drinks before the PTA meeting.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
So what happened? What is the story with your email?
Okay, so I met this woman. Her name's Carrie. That part is right. We both have children. We're both single parents.
Okay.
Our kids both go to the same school, and I met her at a PTA function. We were put in charge of a portion of an event, a fundraising event for the school.
Mm-hmm.
So we got paired up. We're handling our portion of the event, and so of course, we're working together for a few hours and like really get to know each other. So after the event was over, I decided to ask her out for like a celebratory drink, kind of like that, like kind of a date, but not really a date.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right. If she didn't like you, you could pull out and be like, oh, I just met his friends. Whoa.
Exactly. I didn't want to put too much pressure on her, you know.
Okay.
But we did. She said yes. So we went out to a nearby bar where they supplied alcohol. I didn't have to bring it myself.
Thank you.
Did it turn into a date, or was it more of just an actual celebratory drink?
From my perspective, I thought it turned into a date.
Okay.
It was away from all the other parents, away from the kids, just being on our own, 2 adult people in an adult establishment. I mean, a bar. That could have gone the wrong way. A bar.
An adult establishment?
Yeah.
You're in a shop.
Hey, let's leave this PTA meeting and go to an adult club. What do you think? We're adults. Let's do what adults do.
Whoa, Ronald.
But no, so we go to the bar. We had, like more in-depth conversation, and she's really witty. She's very career-oriented. She loves her job. She works really hard. Like, she was like a really good mom. She's a good person, and it was like a lot of fun to be around.
My gosh, Ronald, you should write her resume.
Yeah, I really think she's great.
Yeah.
Except for her communication skills, because she's not calling you back now.
Well, yes. I mean, we have spoken since the date at other meetings and around the school, and I've asked her out,
Yeah?
but I did that only through text. She hasn't said no, and she's not giving me any vibes that she's, is definitely not interested, but I feel like she's hesitant to actually say yes.
Wait, what did she respond to you when you texted her asking her out on a real date? What was her text response?
She didn't really forthrightly answer my text question. She said that she would look forward to seeing me at the next PTA function, but she never directly answered my question.
That's not
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like she's saying no
Yeah, keep it
without those
professional.
words.
I mean, I can understand that, why she's trying to be nice to me, maybe a nice brush off, but we had such a good time, and it seemed like we did kind of connect a little bit. And I know it's hard for, divorced parents to, find a connection, like an adult connection with another person.
Yeah.
And I don't want this one to slip away. Like, I really feel like Carrie and I have at least a shot at something that we both, haven't had in a while.
And
Have you tried showering her kid with gifts?
What? No.
Just out of the blue, get the kid to like you, and then she's forced to deal with you probably,
I mean, I have a hard enough time showering my kid with gifts. I don't know if I can afford a second child already.
Well, you only have to buy gifts long enough until she sleeps with you, and then you're fine.
Gosh.
A month or two, maybe.
Boom.
That is horrible.
Yeah. I don't think Ronald rolls that way, man.
Okay.
Now, Ronald, I forgot to ask, did she give you any indication other than just your guys' great conversation that she was romantically interested in you while you guys were out to drinks?
Actually, while we were at the bar drinking, the bartender at one point came up to us and said, excuse me, sir, but would you and your wife like to order?
Ooh.
And she said, no, we're not married. But then I quickly kind of said, but this is our dating anniversary. And she laughed. Well, then we got we got some free drinks and stuff. And the bartender treated us something special for the rest of the night.
Nice.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, which technically is true. It was an anniversary of the first night. So
It was the first night, but okay.
Yeah, there you go. So, we had a really good connection. We had a great conversation, and I feel like there is something more there.
Okay, well, we'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, all right?
Great. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Ronald is on the phone, and he wants to call Carrie. And Ronald, before I give a recap of the date and everything else, I've been getting messages lately on social media from people who go, hey, Jubal, you never say that you like anybody. You always sound like such a jerk. So, Ronald,
Yeah?
out of obligation, I want to tell you, I like you.
That sounded so sincere.
And,
Backhanded.
and I hope this is a really successful second date for you there.
That was hard, wasn't it, buddy?
It was a little difficult, but I'm glad I did it. And Ronald, you're probably pretty pumped too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can tell how pumped he is.
Yep.
All right.
Just to recap, Ronald met Carrie at a PTA meeting. They actually worked on a project together, and then after, he invited her out for a celebratory drink. They had fun, but now she's not committing to another date with him, and he wants to know why.
Ronald, now it does sound like maybe Carrie isn't romantically interested in you yet. Do you think you can convince her on a second date that you are, I don't know, sexy?
I hope so. I mean, I think we're attracted to each other. I mean, it's just a matter of, I guess, being comfortable with the idea of dating another parent at the school your kid goes to.
Yeah, I could see that. It'd be risky, man.
Plus, how do you go to a PTA meeting with your significant other and not make out the whole time? Right?
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
So look at all the angles. All right, well, I'm going to dial her number right now and see if we can get her on the phone and find out what's going on, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Carrie, please?
This is she.
Carrie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show in the morning.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
I don't know how you got my number, but...
Yeah.
No, sorry. I'm just a little I have heard of it. I don't listen to the radio all that much, so...
Okay, well, congratulations. You're about to be on it because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. And Ronald, he's a dude that you met in your PTA meetings, said that he really enjoyed going out to drinks with you the other night, but it seems like you don't want to see him again.
No, I mean, I had a nice time with him when we went out, but I don't know, I don't know.
He sounds like a really nice guy. And he emailed us, because he feels like maybe he did something wrong or you don't feel the same about him, but he really liked you. So is there a reason you don't want to see him?
I don't know. I just don't know that it's a good idea to date another parent from my kid's school.
So I could see how that's valid, that you don't want to complicate things at your child's school. But also, as a woman, if you really like someone, you wouldn't care that much, I feel.
Yeah, I don't know.
A little bit of a nervous laugh there, though.
Yeah.
I think it makes me feel like there's something else.
Okay, so honestly, the real reason is, I mean, he was a nice guy, but another parent had warned me sort of about him.
What?
And, yeah.
Warned you?
Warned you about what?
Well, she kind of warned me, or this person warned me about him, and then I found out that the other parents at the PTA were talking about us. Like, he was
What?
telling them.
Huh?
He was telling them what? What do you mean?
It just, the stuff that she was telling me, it didn't make sense to me at the time, but now it sort of does. Like,
Okay, but we weren't in on that conversation, so we have no idea what the stuff is. Can you tell us what the stuff is?
I really just don't want to embarrass him.
Okay, well, that's valid, but Ronald, by the way, is a good friend of mine, and he doesn't mind being embarrassed. He also is the one that asked for us to do this, and we tell everybody, if you're going to do a second date update, you might hear something that you don't want to hear, so he's prepared.
Yeah, and I'm sure he wants to know what other parents are saying about him at the PTA meeting. I know I would want to know.
Okay. Well, when we got drinks, he was really interested in my work, and I, at the time, was great, but yeah, he was just really interested. He was overly interested in my work and asking me a lot of questions about my job. And
he said that you were like an awesome career woman, and that was something that was really attractive to him.
Right, but there's more to that. Like, the person told me that he's mainly interested in the benefits of my work.
What do you do?
I work. Okay, I'm not trying to brag. I work for a really well-known company.
Okay.
And I do really well for myself. I'm very fortunate. And it was basically told to me that he's using me for my benefits. Like, I get 100% medical and dental.
Oh.
I get free vision.
Like those kind of benefits.
Like actual benefits.
Yeah, not sexual, not anything like that. Yeah.
Like, he wants better health coverage for his family, and he's willing to date someone to get it.
Well, yeah, basically, yeah, that's exactly how it was put to me. And
A health digger. Wow.
right. And so now, like, all of those questions on the date made sense, because I was like, I've never been out with somebody that's this excited about what I do. Like, as soon as I said the company, it was like all over it.
Oh, really?
So they give you dental and vision there? Is it like a 80, 20? Like, what's the percentages? That's crazy.
Right. I know. They treat us really, really well. So, yeah, I don't know if that must be a huge issue for him, but I really don't want to be somebody's benefit wagon. You know what I mean?
Okay, but what if, though, he just really, really liked you, and then that was just kind of a bonus to him?
I don't know. I'd prefer if he thought I was really charming, really beautiful. Like, this shouldn't even be it should be sort of like a bonus. It shouldn't be a priority.
Yeah, I think that he does feel that way, but, we should just ask him. Hey, Ronald, do you think that she's also beautiful and has a great personality?
Ronald?
Yeah, Ronald's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Hi, it's Ronald. Hello.
Oh my God, guys.
No, I mean, I apologize if that's how everything came off and that's what you were hearing about me. I mean, I do like the benefits. I don't see what the huge issue is about it because, as Brooke said, like that, your benefits package is a part of who you are as a person and like where you are in life.
Oh my God!
You're digging your hole deeper, Ronald. That's not what you're supposed to be saying to recover right now, man.
Oh.
So you're admitting that it is for the benefit?
No. I'm saying that it's like you said, it was like it's a bonus. I mean, I really enjoyed spending time with you, but like we have kids, we have responsibilities and stuff, and the fact that you are very well taken care of at your job is a wonderful bonus to who you are as a person.
No.
Yeah. All right, but
besides all of the other awesome stuff about you.
God.
I don't know how I feel about a guy telling me, like, basically, like, I'm going to be taken care of for the rest of my, like, I don't know. I want to be taken care of.
Well, the good news is, with your benefits from your company, we'll both be taken care of.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
No way.
That is true. So, Carrie, I think you should think about it. Would you like to go out with Ronald again on a second date? We will pay for it. Again, something else you guys are getting for free, and then you can see if Ronald is really only interested in your benefits.
All these benefits.
Carrie, wait, before you answer, like, I know everyone gets obsessed with love, and people really want to focus on that, and that's great, and that's part of it. But the thing is, like, eventually, love's not going to pay the bills. Like looks will fade and stuff like that, but like benefits are forever.
Okay, Ronald.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, and I think you're a nice guy, and I'm sure we'll continue to have fun at the PTA meetings, but I feel like that's where maybe it needs to end.
Oh, I feel like
he didn't get you with your dental coverage is sexy.
Yeah.
He didn't, and I'm sure there's some girl out there that will love that, but for me, yeah.
It's a little too practical, maybe.
Oh.
Right, I would prefer my lips or something, but he has dental.
Carrie, all the other stuff, we can do that. That's something we can grow and learn and it can happen naturally. I'm not saying I wouldn't be a part of that. I do think you're beautiful, and we can stay beautiful together with all of the health benefits you have.
All right, Ronald, I don't think it's going to work for you, man. I don't think Carrie wants to go out with you again. But
I was just trying to be practical and honest. I mean, that's all I'm trying to do.
I appreciate your honesty. I don't think Carrie wants to date you, though.
No, and I, at the end of the day, do appreciate it as well, but it's a definite no for me.
Okay, there it is.
So, Ronald, I wish you all the best. Good luck with everything. I'm sure you'll find your benefit sugar mama.
All right, thanks, Carrie. Well, Ronald, looks like you didn't get a second date, and also more bad news for you. Second date updates aren't covered under your insurance plan, so you're going to have to pay out of pocket for this. I'll send you a bill, okay?
Second date copay.
Wow, way to kick a man while he's down.
Don't get too hurt when you're down there, because, again, the insurance thing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, my company offers terrible health benefits. I guess what I need to do is just start looking for somebody to date who has good ones.
Oh, well,
Like the guy in
that's a
today's
solution.
second date update. If you missed it, Ronald wanted to call Carrie. They met at a PTA meeting. She wasn't calling him back. He was confused. We got her on the phone, and it turns out that Ronald was actually more interested in her health benefits that she gets at her job than her.
No, he said that it was an added bonus.
That's
Give him
true.
that, right?
But he wouldn't stop talking about her health benefits, so it makes me think he's just trying to find somebody to take care of him. Not really necessarily a gold digger.
Healthcare digger?
Yeah.
Do you go with that?
Something like that. I don't know. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We will call the person who didn't call you back. We get emails from time to time from people who want to do second date updates, but they're scared to use their name for whatever reason. They want to remain anonymous, like the guy on the phone for today's second date update. Won't even tell me what his name is. I said, fine, we'll give you an alias. How about Farkley as the name? And he said no. He just said he didn't like the name Farkley.
Yeah, because he sounds like a golden retriever.
But we can call him Dennis. So, quote, Dennis is on the phone, end quote. What's up, Dennis?
Hi there, guys. How are you doing?
Good, man. First of all, why the alias? Why don't you want us to use your real name?
Well, I just prefer not to have that information out there. It's a public forum here on the radio. I, just prefer to keep it secret.
Dennis, can I just ask you right off the bat, you're not married or anything, right?
No, I'm not. I'm willing to say that. I'm not married.
Okay, you're not married. Good. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today? What's her name?
Well, her name is Kathy.
Is that her real name or a fake name?
I'd prefer not to say. That's the name I'm giving you.
Well, I'm going to have to call her, so I'm hoping that's her real name.
She's like, Kathy's not here right now. I don't know how to help you.
Well, fair. She'll respond to Kathy.
Okay, so
okay. All right. Where did you meet Kathy?
Or can we know that?
I met her where she works.
Okay, and where does she work?
It's a store in like downtown area.
Okay, and do you work at said store as well, Dennis?
I would rather not say.
What are you going to answer for us then?
We would like to get a little information from you. So far, you've told us that you met a girl whose name could possibly be Kathy. We don't know your name, and you won't tell us where the store is or what you do there.
Well, I understand, just too much information might compromise myself or Kathy. So, I will do my best to answer as much as I can.
Okay. Well, we're going to try to get to the bottom of how your date went, at least. So, did you strike up a conversation at the store and then ask for her phone number, or is that asking too much?
Well, I'll say this much, that I did meet her. I did speak with her, and I I found her to be attractive, certainly, and also very unassuming. I felt like she wasn't a threat.
She wasn't a threat. What are you?
I have to be cautious. That's all. I really have to be cautious.
Okay. So what did you guys do for your day? I think probably know the answer, but what did you guys do when you went out?
We went to a place and had a conversation.
Can I ask what type of place it was?
I will tell you it was an eatery of some sort.
An eatery.
Eatery.
Okay,
so you ate food.
Are you able to open up to Kathy and just not us? Like at least on the date you had real conversation?
Honestly, I'd rather not get into the specifics of that. I will say that we had a conversation, and I found it to be engaging. I'll say that.
So did you have a good time? I feel like you can tell us that without too much information.
I will say that much. We did. I thought it was I thought we had a good time.
Okay.
Ooh,
we figured out something. So you went out with a girl that you met somewhere, and you went somewhere.
You ate
that
something
maybe
possibly.
had food, and then you enjoyed yourself.
Yes, that's all correct.
Okay, so what do you think went wrong in your very vague date?
I will say that I didn't notice anything in particular that might have gone wrong. At the end, we did go back to her place, and I did try to kiss her.
Okay.
But she said to me she didn't want to kiss. And I remember she said specifically, "Let's save it for next time." And I'm sure that's what she said because I made sure to write it down.
What?
You wrote it down?
Like in your diary or what?
Well, I wrote it down when I got back to my car. I had a notepad in my car. I wrote it down.
Okay.
That
so
is
she said,
weird.
"Let's save the kiss for next time," meaning she probably was hoping for another date with you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought. Yes.
Why are you writing down what people say?
Well, it's a good tool for remembering conversations. You never know when you're going to have to recall what happened. I try to keep a good record.
Right.
You
never know when you're going to be calling into a radio station to do a second date update, but not giving them any information other than what the girl said to you at the end of the date.
I'm sorry, guys. I know it sounds ridiculous that I can't say very much, but look, I listen to you guys faithfully every day. I know you guys are very funny and find you very helpful. And, I was hoping, granted, I know I'm cautious, but I'm hoping you can help because, honestly, you're basically the only ones that we can trust.
We meaning
That is...
like the royal we, like you are calling yourself we, or you and her?
Yeah, I'd rather not get into that, but
Of course you rather wouldn't.
But I will say that you guys have no motivation to put us in harm's way. So that's, I feel
No.
I feel like I can trust you.
Not at all. I want to get you a second date. I'm just hoping this works out because I have no information.
Dennis, are you concerned at all? Because you've heard these second date updates that when we call the other person, Kathy could tell us all sorts of things about you.
Well, I don't think that's possible. She doesn't know enough about me to compromise me in any significant way. And frankly, I'm also very concerned about her safety.
Whoa.
You're concerned about her safety?
Yes, well, I've tried to contact her since our date each day, and she hasn't responded, so I'm growing, concerned.
Okay.
What do you mean,
don't
like-
think that maybe she just didn't want to go out with you again?
Based on what I wrote down, let's save it for next time. I'm doubtful.
Okay.
Wait, what could be the worst case scenario here? Like she's kidnapped?
Well, I'd rather not go into the specifics of that, but I'll just say it could be bad, and I'm hoping that you will be able to get her on the phone.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and then we'll call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay, don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you missed the first part of today's second date update, it's one that's shrouded in mystery. Dennis is on the phone. That's not even his real name. He asked to go by a different name because he doesn't want his real identity out there. He didn't really tell us much about how he met the girl that he wants to call or about the date at all. He didn't really tell us much of anything other than he had a good time and he dropped her off at the end of the night, tried to get a kiss, and she said, what did she say, Dennis? What were her words?
She said, let's save it for next time.
Let's save it for next time, which means that she was probably planning on another date, but now she hasn't called him back, and he's wondering why. And we're going to get her on the phone, and hopefully maybe she'll give us a little more information about your date.
Let's hope.
Dennis?
Well, we'll see. I mean, there's really not that much more that she could tell you than what I've already revealed.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So
this
just
sounds-
no details at all. You tell stories like I do. No wonder my friends don't like hearing stories from me. It's like, how was your day? Yeah, it was all right. Not much happened. That's it. Okay, well, I'm going to dial her number and see if we can get her on the phone and find out what happened, okay?
Okay, thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate this, and I hope you're able to get her.
Yeah, let's see. All right, I'm going to dial her number right now.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Kathy, please?
This is she.
Oh, that is your name. Cool. What's up, Kathy? How are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Oh, I'm good. I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, sorry. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, you can. We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners. And this is going to be hard for me to tell you who it is because I don't really know much about him or what you guys did together. But apparently you went on a date with somebody who listens to our show.
Okay.
And now you're not calling them back for another date.
Okay. Who was it?
Well, he wouldn't tell us his real name, but he's going by the name of Dennis. So did you go out on a date recently with like more than one person?
Well, I mean, you don't have any other information than that?
I just know his name is Dennis. That's what he'll let us call him. He said that he met you downtown and that you guys went to eat. Somewhere. And that he tried to kiss you at the end of the date. The only details that I have is that he tried to kiss you at the end of the date and you said to him, let's save that for next time.
Okay. All right. So you're talking about...
I knew you would give too much information right off the top.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody named Dennis, but I do know somebody that sounds familiar to what you're saying. That the guy told me his name was not Dennis.
Oh my God. He was so frustrating to talk to. He wouldn't give us any information and acted like everything was some secret about his life.
Right, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it could be Dennis. It could be anything. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, I don't really know the guy that well, and I didn't really know him much better after the date. So I have no idea.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about your date? Because he didn't give us any details.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess I can. It's one of the weirdest dates, if not the weirdest date I've ever been on. So, okay.
Really?
So we were going to go out to eat, and he came and picked me up, and he seemed really normal, like just talking to him, except for like these weird little things that would happen. Like when we actually got to the restaurant, he asked the hostess if we could sit at a table in the back of the restaurant, like, you know, further back from everything else.
Okay.
And he asked for that, like, really specifically with the hostess.
Weird.
And I'm, like, thinking to myself, this guy has got to be married or have a girlfriend or something because he's being so secretive about it, right?
I mean, okay, so he's a little picky about where he wants to sit in the restaurant. That's not like the worst thing in the world, is it?
Oh, my God, I didn't even tell you guys the best part.
There's more to it than that?
Yes. So we're sitting at the table, and he looks at me seriously, and he says, would you mind if we go secure?
What?
And I'm like, yeah, exactly. What does that mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean secure? And he takes out this like magnetic looking thing. It looks like a pen. And he asked me if he could wipe my cell phone.
What do you mean? With like a Clorox clean wipe?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I asked him. I was like, well, what do you mean? And he's like, oh, well, I'm just going to clear the information from your cell phone, and then you can turn it off. I was like, I can just turn it off. No, you can't wipe my cell.
Yeah, I need the information on my cell phone.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I asked him, I was like, you know, what's your deal? Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? Is there some reason that you're being so secretive about this? You know, and he started laughing really loud, like uncomfortably loud in the restaurant. And people were staring at us. And he's like, no, of course not. It's just the line of work that I'm in.
What?
And I was like, well, what kind of work do you do? What line of work are you in? And he said, if things go well, then he'll disclose more information to me later.
Oh, my gosh. That would make me go on a second date alone just because I'd be dying to know.
I know. It was totally intriguing. I really wanted to know more about him. I really wanted to know, like, what is this guy hiding?
Did you ever get an answer on that?
No. No, I did not. I mean, it was the weirdest date I've ever had, and I was just over it. So I wasn't going to call him back after that.
Well, it's unfortunate that you weren't going to call him back because I have to let you know that he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Dennis, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Kathy. First of all, I'm very happy to hear that you're doing all right. I was worried about you because I wasn't able to get in touch. But look, I have to say, I know it sounds bad when you recount it that way, and you know, it sounds like I was being strange and you know, but all I can say is that if you knew more, you would know that I do have my reasons for what I was doing, and it really is best for all of us that that I, you know, don't disclose too much information.
Oh my gosh! I mean, is this really happening right now? You're trying to justify what happened?
Look, I understand where you're coming from, but I just have to repeat. I mean, the more you know, the worse it is. The worse it could be.
What?
So then why would she want to date you if the more she knows?
Look, I will say this. I did really like you, and I wonder, you know, if I tell you a little bit more, you know, would you consider going on a second date?
Probably not. I mean,
just give me a chance to tell you. I can tell you a little bit more, and maybe you can decide after you know more.
I would love to hear a little bit more.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if I do.
Dennis, can you please tell us a little bit more? Give us some information about yourself, please.
Okay. So Kathy, I mean, look, I mean, I really shouldn't be. I mean, look, so there are certain government agencies that, you know, are involved in covert operations. You know, I'm
oh my
just,
God, are you a spy or something?
Well, okay, I will say this. No, I am not currently involved in any of those government agencies. I'm not currently involved, but I'm very passionate about that line of work, and I would like to be a part of it someday.
What?
Oh God!
So
wait, what?
You want to be a spy?
I will say I would like to be a part of these elite government agencies.
Okay, that's not the way you do it by pretending like you're a spy right now. You like, I don't know, join the armed forces and go through training and maybe go to college.
Why do I have a feeling he's living in his mom's basement?
Yeah,
he's like some internet hacker.
I've done a lot of research, and it involves a good deal of self-control and a certain style of you know, of living, and I'm just sort of preparing myself for that now to make sure that I'm ready.
So weird. Dennis, have you had any interviews with any of these government agencies that you're hoping to one day be a part of?
I really can't. I can't reveal that. I mean,
yes, you can actually, Dennis. You can reveal all of it because nobody cares if you reveal that information, not even the government.
Well, I mean, you can think what you want on that matter, but you know, that's why I'm in training for this, and you're not.
All right. Well, Dennis, I'm going to ask the question to Kathy to see if she'll give me an answer. Kathy, would you be interested in going out with Dennis again, a second date with a spy in training? Maybe you can learn a little bit more about him. We'll pay for a second date.
No, that's okay. I think so.
But think about how you could brag to your friends about how you're dating a pretend spy.
Yeah, I hear you guys laughing, and I understand. You know, you might not understand what I'm dealing with, but I am confident that someday I'm going to have the job that I want. And Kathy, you know, I'm glad to hear that you're okay, first of all. But I also, you know, I'm disappointed that you don't want to do another date, but you know, that it is part of the life that I've accepted.
Part of the job.
What you sign up for when your name is maybe Dennis and you're taking girls out on dates. It's not very easy, is it?
It's true. It is a hard life, but I've chosen to accept it.
Doesn't even get it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
2 great places to meet people: church and funerals.
What?
Right?
No,
Yeah.
not funerals.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's awesome place to meet people, but
because they're so vulnerable.
yeah, they are.
That's terrible.
But Stacy actually met the guy that she went out with at church. Hey, Stacy, what's up?
God.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. Thanks for your email.
Stacy.
You want us to get a hold of a guy named Kevin that you met at church, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So had you seen Kevin before? You guys known each other for a little while?
Not really. I mean, I just started going back to church recently. So I was just like trying to be spiritual again, I guess.
Going back so you could be a born-again virgin?
Oh, girl.
One of those?
I mean, I guess I have been a little bit of a bad girl.
That's okay.
Way to call me out on that. Thanks, guys.
No problem. Hey, I grew up in the church. I've met a lot of Stacys.
Look how bad you turned
Nice.
out.
I've met a lot. Jubal is, in fact, a Stacy.
Yeah. So you started going back to church, and then how'd you notice Kevin? What'd you notice about him first?
Oh my gosh. Well, he is so tall. I mean, like out of a fairy tale, like tall, dark, and handsome. I was like, oh, I'm so glad I came back to church.
There for the right
Although I
reasons.
shouldn't be having these sinful thoughts right now in church, but
Right, exactly. So we had seen each other for a few weeks, and eventually one day after church, he asked if I'd want to come over for dinner, and I did. I went over, and we had such a nice, fun night. Like, we did, like, homemade pizzas where everything's from scratch, you know? So we're like,
Ooh.
Cute.
so,
Did you like get flour on each
Yeah.
other's faces? And we're like,
totally, we had, like, a pizza sauce fight.
God, that sounds like so much fun. Okay.
You got to think, Jubal. I mean, if you're going to invite a girl over to your house, you've got to know that you are really digging her, right? On a first date, that says a lot about his interest in her.
Well, not necessarily.
it's
It
also
could
close
just
to
mean
the
like,
bedroom.
Yeah, I just want to get her home.
Okay, speaking of that,
There we go. Nice segue.
so not exactly the bedroom, but we started watching like a Netflix movie on his couch, and we started making out a little bit. It was really good.
Nice.
And like right in the middle of us making out, his upstairs neighbors started like going at it. Like they were clearly having sex. You could hear like squeaking like a bed against a wall, you know?
That's awesome.
How long did it last?
Brooke.
You always ask the weirdest questions,
you
man.
That is
like,
very pertinent.
it's awkward,
because
but just
if
like,
it's-
was he a minute man? Did it sound like he was laying it down like hardcore, or was it like a soft
Dude.
session? I mean, I need to know every little detail. I think we got the awkwardness that they're on the
Yeah.
couch making out, and then you hear that. That would be weird if you were making out with someone
on.
first time, and then you hear another couple doing it in the other room. What'd you do?
I made this really awkward joke, and I was like, oh, it's a sign.
Oh, I like that.
That doesn't sound like a joke, Stacey. That sounds like a plan.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. So then he did not laugh. Okay, so clearly, like, the joke was a fail, and I wasn't there that much longer. Like, the movie ended, and so I went home, like, a little bit after that, and he was so sweet. Like, when we said goodnight, he kissed me on the cheek, and he was like, I'll call you, and I'll see you, you know, at church. And then last week, he wasn't there,
Okay.
so I've texted him, and I've called him, and I haven't heard back at all.
Maybe he's just been spending some time praying
Oh
after making out with you.
It is kind of weird that he cheek kissed you after a full makeup session.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll play a song. Come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Stacy, have you been saying your prayers?
Oh,
Oh, yes.
poor Stacey.
It's your second date update. Stacy emailed us about a guy named Kevin who she met at church. She went to his house. They had a fun time making pizzas together, watched some Netflix. The best part of their date, in my opinion, though, is when they started making out, and then his neighbors in the middle of it started going at it. And it created a very awkward experience where you made the joke. What was your joke, Stacy?
I said it must be a sign.
And then at that point, he kind of like didn't laugh and got quiet, and the date was over then, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But
All right.
Stacey, I mean, if he's that serious and he can't find the funny in that, do you really want to see him again?
I need someone with a little bit of a sense of humor, but it was just so awkward, you know?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
Hello, this is Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. You ever heard of us?
Now I have.
Awesome.
That's a start.
We host a morning radio show from 6 to 10. You should check it out, especially since you're going to be on it right now.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about a girl that you recently went on a date with.
Okay.
Her name is Stacy. Now, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. When somebody goes out on a date with someone they really like and then gets blown off, they email us to call that person and find out why. Stacy is wondering why you won't call her back.
Oh. Okay.
Do you remember going on a date with a girl named
Long, awkward pause.
Silence.
Did she do something wrong on the date?
I mean, let's just say she's a little fast for me.
Fast?
So,
Fast for you?
yeah.
And I'm assuming you don't mean like you think she could run a mile quicker than you. Like she's
No. We had a lovely evening that was going very well, and then things proceeded like they do when an evening is going very well.
Okay.
And then it just started to get a little too heated, as it were.
She said that you were watching a movie and you guys started to kiss a little bit.
Yes.
And then in the middle of that kissing, your upstairs neighbors decided to do more than kissing very loudly.
Yeah.
And there was an awkward moment. She said she made a joke like, oh, maybe it's a sign. And then you didn't laugh at it. And she thought maybe she upset you.
All right, I'll be totally honest here. I'm trying to save myself.
Oh, you're a
Oh,
virgin.
right.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
So you're saving yourself for marriage.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, there's a lot of things
Are
wrong with
you-
that. We
you-
don't have time to
come
get into
on.
all that's wrong with it.
Leave the guy alone.
So you're saving yourself for marriage. You're a virgin.
Yes, I'm a virgin.
So, did you not get her joke? I mean, she was just joking about it being a sign that you guys should do it.
No, she didn't really seem like it was a joke. I mean, it was said, but there was a little more intention behind the joke, and things just got pretty awkward pretty quickly. And I realized, as wonderful as she is, she's the kind of girl that might want to move faster than I would be able to, and she's incredibly attractive. She's so that kind of temptation is incredibly hard to fight.
How do you get that impression, though, Kevin, that she is that kind of girl?
Well, it was her that sort of initiated the kissing. Now, I'm a big fan of kissing, so, I wasn't really going to stop that because, as I said, she's incredibly attractive.
Right,
But
and that's all you got right now. You might as well embrace it, right?
I mean, I was definitely very tempted, and it was definitely the kind of girl that my mom always warned me about.
Oh, gosh. Kevin, how old are you? How old are you?
Oh, man.
I'm old enough to make my own decisions,
Yeah,
but,
right.
I do still hold on to the lessons my mom teach me.
Right. And Kevin, I'm assuming that since you met Stacy at church, you're a pretty churchy guy. And
I'm a fairly churchy guy. That's
Churchy? You mean religious?
no, churchy is all the same. Whatever. So you just feel that she is way too loose of a woman.
I
Promiscuous.
just think she, I mean, not to toot my own horn too much, but I just don't think she'd be able to control herself.
Oh, there it comes. Now you're
Right.
arrogant.
It's her
on
that
top
couldn't control
of
herself.
it.
Hey.
An arrogant virgin.
Kevin,
Yes, sir.
I do have to let you know that Stacy is actually on the line and heard everything you just said.
Good Lord.
That better not have been in vain.
I agree. Hey, Stacy,
Then.
say hi to Kevin.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Kevin. So,
Hi.
that's the reason, huh? I mean, do you have any idea what you're missing out on?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just no sex is something that I firmly believe that it's something that you want to save because it's special and it shouldn't be just tossed aside at any moment. It should be something that people really want to do for the right
I'm
reasons.
just saying, I mean, if you think kissing is great, I mean,
Stacy,
you're not saying that you want to date a virgin. You're saying that you want to convert a virgin.
no, that is not what I'm saying.
Kevin, you're searching for another virgin to date.
I wouldn't necessarily say another virgin per se, but definitely someone that holds to the same values, or at least be able to hold to the same values.
Kevin, to be honest, we had such a great time with our private pizza making party and pizza fight and everything. I cannot believe I'm going to say this, but I would actually be willing to give up sex to go out with you again.
Wow.
Whoa.
Kevin, you've actually made a woman not want to have sex ever again. How does that feel?
Kevin?
That's crazy.
Now,
Kevin, what do you say?
I have to tell you, your body was telling me something completely different the other day.
Oh, well,
And
I think
I
you
don't know if
trust
you'd be
my
able
word.
to truly restrain yourself.
Really?
She's not going to take you to the room and just,
Have her way with you.
yeah, like you have a little bit of a say in it too.
And Kevin, are you crazy? Like, how many women are offering this for you? I mean, I don't know many girls that would just stop having sex because they meet a guy who's that great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like Brooke, she's got a husband and she still has sex with dudes all the time. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't stop for him.
That's not true.
Go ahead, Kevin.
I know you say you're going to be able to wait, but just from what you had said a second ago, look at what you're giving up. So I just question that, that's all.
I think you should have a little faith.
Oh, good line.
Stacy just wants to take it.
She sees the card.
Yeah, she's like, I want that V card. All right. Well, that being said, we'd love to offer you guys a second date. We will pay for it.
Stacey, if I say yes, do you think we'd be able to control ourselves?
I do. I promise.
All right, let's do it.
You're gonna do it? You're gonna go out with Stacy again.
Let's do it.
Well, you're gonna go out with her again. You're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But you will go out on another date.
Wrong choice of words.
Yeah.
Let's go out.
All right, Stacy. Well, congratulations. You got your date. Keep us up to date on how everything goes.
I will. Thanks, you guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
And Kevin?
Yep.
Kevin, I want to be the first person you call when you finally become a man. Okay? Screwed up on a date. If you actually save somebody's life and you still don't get a call back.
What? Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I don't know what you could have done, Patrick, but that's what happened on Patrick's date. He said he actually helped save somebody's life, but he's still not getting a call back.
Oh, my God.
What's up, man? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Dude, this
Pretty
sounds
good.
like an insane date.
You know what? It was honestly one of the craziest experiences I've ever had.
Oh,
Whoa.
I bet.
You said you saved somebody's life. Unless that happens to you all the time, I would have to think it's a crazy experience.
No, I don't do that all the time.
Yeah,
Actually,
I know. I figured that you didn't.
He's
but thank
actually-
you for clarifying. Before we talk about what happened, let's talk about the girl you went out with a little bit. What's her name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. All right. And where did you meet Jennifer?
We met on an app, actually.
Okay,
Okay.
that's pretty common. Was there anything that stood out to you about her?
I mean, she'd actually done a couple of triathlons, and I used to do some, and we just kind of got going back and forth about our training routine, and we just kind of hit it off, and we had some common ground.
Okay.
That's always nice. It gives you something to talk about, at least to get things rolling.
Yeah. I mean, she's actually really accomplished, so I just, kind of wanted to impress her, but wanted to not act like I was impressing her kind of thing,
Okay. So I want to get to the part where you saved somebody's life because I'm curious about that. But did you have a good time with her? What did you guys do?
Well, she was awesome. I made restaurant reservations
Oh,
at this super fancy place.
Oh, so you wanted to impress her if you're making reservations at places like that.
I did, and I had just gotten a promotion at work, so I was actually kind of spoiling myself.
Nice.
I just had a good feeling about this girl, so yeah, I plopped down for this,
Okay.
and it was going really well. I had actually done some training beforehand that day, so I had forgotten to eat in between my last training and meeting with her because I was kind of running over there.
Oh.
And, yeah, so by the time we got to the restaurant, I was super hungry.
Yeah. Your stomach's like eating itself.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was doing a lot of the talking for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh,
were you
okay.
hangry? Were you like hangry and upset with her the whole time until you ate?
You know what? I get a little more zenned out like before the hangry happens. I'm
Okay.
getting to the hangry.
Okay.
But when I get food in front of me, sometimes that need just kind of takes over.
Oh
What'd
my
you do
God.
to your food?
Yeah.
Well, I have a very personal relationship with it, we'll say.
What does
All
that
right, maybe
mean?
that's the reason
I
you're
don't
not getting the
get
call
it.
back.
Oh
I
my
mean, if you're
God.
doing what I think, what it sounds to me like you did with your meal, I wouldn't call you back.
It sounds like you shouldn't be doing that in public
Yeah.
spaces, whatever it is.
You need to only eat in private.
I just need to chew my food a certain amount of times before I swallow it. I was taught at a very young age that you have to chew your food or you won't be savoring it.
You count while you're chewing.
It's sort of a rhythmic thing.
Interesting.
So it's more of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Wait,
right.
Are you able to multitask and I don't know, have conversation while your rhythm chewing is going on?
Absolutely. I've actually we talked about the triathlons. I've done it on the bike a few times.
Oh, chewing while you're.
I still don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, neither do I.
Those little gummies that they give you for energy as you're going down the final stretch. You run out of energy and you have to eat these chewy gummy things, and it's actually the perfect way to rhythmically pump with the bike as you're chewing your food. So
Okay. Well, rhythmic pumping was not where I thought this conversation would go.
Or what it usually means on a date.
Yeah. What about the part where you saved somebody's life? How did that happen?
Right. So we pay the check, we leave the restaurant, and we see this commotion gathering about a half a block away from the restaurant on the sidewalk. And we just kind of didn't think of anything of it at first, but this commotion started growing. Somebody was yelling, "Help."
Oh, no.
So we walked over to see what was going on. And there was a man on the ground that had collapsed.
Oh, no.
And was not breathing. Coincidentally, at my work, I just got a promotion, so I had new responsibilities, and they trained me in CPR. So
that's
crazy.
awesome.
I told you this was one of the most insane experiences I've ever had.
And so did you actually do CPR or did you screech and run away? And forget everything you learned?
I did everything that I learned the previous day.
That's great.
And it took a couple of times. I had to go through it. I hate to say it, but I had to give this guy mouth to mouth one time.
It's saving a life. It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's all right if you're saving somebody.
I hope so. I mean, if you can't kiss a dude when you're saving his life, when can you?
I know.
I don't think
on
it's
a date,
kissing.
when you're on a date.
Oh my God, are you guys that scared of male-on-male touch that
So-
you consider it kissing?
Did it work?
I was able to revive him, and when he opened his eyes, I can't remember a more important thing that I have done in my life.
That is really beautiful. That really is. I mean, timing, right?
I mean, it's just one of those once-in-a-lifetime things that I don't know will ever repeat itself. So
Okay, and what'd your date think?
we had a really great conversation and a really great time, but this was a moment where we really saw each other.
That's deep.
That's really intense.
Yeah. Sounds like it was more of your moment than hers, though, because she's not calling you back.
Either that or it was her moment and she freaked her out.
I wish I knew.
We'll play a song, come back, and get your second date update and see if we can figure out why she isn't calling you back, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We're right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Patrick is on the phone, and he wants to call Jennifer. They went out for dinner, but he ended up saving somebody's life after the date. When they were leaving, apparently a man had passed out outside the restaurant, and Patrick performed CPR on the dude and then revived him.
Yeah.
And Patrick, I was thinking about it, and if we find out that, you set this whole thing up
What?
to look like a hero on
That
your
didn't
first
even
date,
cross my
I
mind.
got to tell you, I'm going to be so proud of you. So proud. I don't know about everybody else, but I will be so proud of you if you set that up.
Yeah, I don't think I can give myself that much credit.
Yeah,
all right.
really. Well, I mean, have you talked to her at all since your date?
No, I've tried to reach out to her several times, and I mean, not too many, you know.
Right.
I mean, it is pretty crazy that she hasn't called you back, even if she didn't like you that much. I mean, you guys, that's a pretty intense thing to share.
I thought it was a pretty special moment myself.
Okay.
Okay, that's probably not the right way to describe a man almost dying, but whatever.
Yeah.
After, when he came back.
Okay.
That was the special moment. Okay, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure it out. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is this Jennifer?
this is.
Jennifer, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, have a good day.
No, don't hang up.
I'm just confused. Sorry.
What are you confused about?
Like, why are you guys calling?
Oh, okay. I can help you with that
Okay,
if you want.
please.
I'm calling you today because one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
About me?
Mm-hmm.
It got even more confusing just now, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and end up not calling them after, they can email us and we'll get you on the phone and try to find out what happened. So Patrick emailed us and asked us to call you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he told us about your date, even the part where he said he saved a dude's life. Yeah. And he also told us that he's tried to reach out to you a few times, but he's heard nothing.
Yeah. This is crazy. Okay. Yeah.
Your date sounded crazy.
It was crazy to say the least. Yeah. The CPR part was insane.
Okay. I guess the question we all had is, how do you go out on a date with somebody and they actually end up saving someone's life and then you don't call them back? Was he that bad?
Yeah.
Well, it makes it sound terrible. I don't know. I guess, like, I think Patrick's, nice, and obviously, like, him saving that life was, like, really, I don't know what to say, like, heroic and great. But, like, I just didn't feel like he was a match. I don't know.
Just no chemistry or what?
I mean, there was chemistry, but, like, honestly, okay, I don't know. I'm just going to be honest, I guess, since we're doing this. Like, I was just driving home, like, he got me an Uber, and, like, at first I thought it was, like, really great that he gave CPR to the homeless person, and, like, I mean, he saved a life, so that's amazing, but I just, like, realized that he, like, gave CPR to a homeless person, and
you think that they should all die?
What?
Yeah, wait, hold up.
no.
Whatever you, like, the way you just said that made you sound totally and completely evil, heartless. I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no, that's not what I meant.
He revived a homeless person and they're a scourge on our city, and I don't know why he would do that.
No, okay. What I meant was that, like, I just feel like a lot of homeless people probably have, like, some diseases. And
what?
Yeah, and I just kind of felt like if he, basically kissed a homeless person like that, like, he probably got something. And I just, like, I've had friends, I don't know.
Are you
Okay.
freaking kidding me?
So you feel like he's dirty now?
What is your problem?
I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm just being honest. I just feel like he probably has something, and I don't want to get it.
Okay.
Okay. Hold up. You sound like, one, the least medical person ever. Okay. And two, that is, I mean, there's so many, like, maybes, what ifs.
I know, but it's enough, I guess, for me. I don't know.
What do you think he has?
I have no idea.
I would start with TB.
What? Oh my God.
And then I would work
guys.
back from there.
Probably one of the
Oh my
hepatitis.
God.
Yeah, at
I'm
least a
dying right
hepatitis,
now.
like A, B, or C. I don't know. They might even have a new one. Who knows?
So wait, hold up. If he hadn't been there and you walked out and you saw a man unresponsive on the street and you judged him as homeless, even though you'd actually probably don't even know that he's technically homeless or not, you wouldn't save them for fear of getting a disease?
I in that situation, I don't think that I would, like, be able to just jump right in and, like, save a life. Like, so I just think in general, like, I would be too, I wouldn't know how to do that. And, like, so I just think that it's a moot point.
Okay.
Oh, man.
The bottom line is the reason that you didn't call him back is you think he might have contracted something from a homeless man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've heard that after a date. That's been a lot of reasons that I haven't gotten a call back.
Yeah, you're contracting things is for different reasons.
Jennifer, I do need to let you know that Patrick is on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you, though.
Okay.
Patrick?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
I don't think I know what to say.
Sorry.
I'm just, you know what? I mean, I gotta just say, I'm in shock. I can't believe that you would think that.
Are you like in nice shock? Because I'm in like furious shock over here.
I don't know. I mean, I'm actually just kind of confused because from your profile and from the conversations we had before and during our date, I mean, you seem like a really educated young lady, and I'm just confused. I'm just confused that you would think that I could contract a disease from a brief encounter with a man's mouth.
I mean, yeah, you explain it like that. Who knows, right?
I had to give him mouth to mouth. He was not responding to the initial CPR that I was giving him, so I had to do what I did.
I mean, I totally get it, and I think that, again, it was, like, very heroic and amazing. You should have done it. I just think that I'm allowed to have my own feelings about it afterwards. That guy looked like he had a disease. Like
You can't. No. What made him look like he had a disease? Give us some details.
I'm just, like, his hair was just, like, so, like, tangled.
Oh,
and
tangled hair disease.
So, no.
I mean, he pretty much just looked like a hipster to me, Jennifer.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously,
Very thin
though,
line between homeless and hipster.
like you're kissing dudes that you meet on apps, you think that they don't have disease. Like they have just as much chance for disease as a homeless guy on the street.
I mean, now I don't know. I just I don't want to debate about this for forever. Like this is how I feel. And I just don't really want to deal with that. Like I'm super focused right now and I'm like healthy, training. So I just don't want to deal with like any of that stuff.
I am still so blown away by your reaction to this. But if it makes you feel better, I can't believe I'm saying this. I will go and I will get tested. If it means
For what? Everything?
Yeah, what are you going to have them test you for?
How do you even want to go out with her again, Patrick?
I just want to prove it to her. I just want to prove it to her that me saving this man's life in no way put me in harm's way or possibly gave me a disease. I just want to disprove that theory.
Okay.
Honestly, like, I don't know. I think it's just still too soon and like something can still come up and so you can get
Yeah, some of that stuff can take months, you know, Jennifer, before it actually pops up on a test.
Because the problem is it's her feeling. It's not actual science or actual facts. Now that's just an opinion. I don't get that, Jennifer. You think every ER doctor and ER nurse in this country has a disease because of people that they've helped?
No, I just think that maybe Patrick does.
All right, well, Jennifer, would you like to go out on a second date with Patrick? We'll pay for it. We'll even pay for his health screening.
I honestly, I'm sorry. Like, I know, Patrick, you seem super nice, and like, I like can tell you're making a lot of effort, even just like with the phone call. But like, I just don't think I can.
Oh, this is so dumb.
I guess I can't really argue with that. You know, rejection is God's protection. So.
Okay.
Really? I thought it was Trojan.
I'm with Jubal.
Well, I guess I should have used protection when I was saving this man's life.
Yes.
Oh my God,
But
that
from
is
now
not
on,
what we
before-
learned here, you guys.
Before you perform CPR, always make sure you have some protection on you, okay? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
592 says, I think you guys just spoke with the worst human on the planet. Which is really saying something because we've talked to a lot of terrible human beings on this show.
Yeah, we have.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Patrick wanted to call this girl named Jennifer. They went out. He actually saved a dude's life on their date. He performed CPR on what we found out was a homeless man.
Well, what
and
they
she didn't
think.
want to go out with him because she's worried about potential diseases that could have been transmitted to him from doing CPR on a homeless dude.
Oh,
I mean, I think a lot of people are arguing like, well, you don't need to do mouth to mouth anymore. You know, it's actually compression. Like, that's not the point. He used what tools he was taught to save a man's life.
Yeah.
And then she didn't want to go out with him because of that. She said that she would have chosen to do nothing if she saw the guy passed out on the street.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I feel like no matter how he did CPR or revived the dude, she'd just been like, ew, you touched a homeless.
She was awful. It makes me so sad.
So she didn't want to go out with him again. And he actually offered to get tested in order to go out with her again. Like, I'll get tested just to prove to you that I don't have any diseases from the homeless dude. He still was like willing to go out with her again.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know. So who's more wrong in this situation? I can't figure it out.
Either that or she must be incredibly hot.
Yeah, that's always a
guess.
big key.
And everybody texting in at 78592 is talking about what a horrible person she is for not wanting to date him again after he helped save a homeless man's life, thinking that he must have some sort of disease now.
I keep looking through our text where there's not one person that has
Okay,
this girl's
and can
back.
we also say that we still don't know that this man was homeless? She just thinks he's homeless because he had greasy hair.
Which
That
makes
was
it
her
worse.
reasoning for thinking
That's
he
true,
was
too.
homeless.
So if you
Not
pass-
that it would matter either way. He's a human being. He's a person. But she's so judgmental.
Which means if you have a bad hair day around this chick and pass out, then
Dude,
you're,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I
You
look
deserve to
homeless
die.
on a daily basis if those are her, like, bars for being homeless.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back, even if they wish homeless people would just die because they're all
Oh, my God.
dirty. You can just email us, and we'll call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update isn't one of those where we have to wonder what happened and what went wrong on a date.
We know.
We kind of know what the problem is here. Todd, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Todd emailed us about a girl named Stephanie that he went out on a date with. Before we talk about what the issue you're having is, let's talk a little bit more about Stephanie. Tell us about her and the date.
We actually met on Facebook. She's a friend of a friend, and I messaged her, and we passed a few emails back and forth, and then decided to go out and took her out to a really nice dinner, and we had a great time. She's gorgeous.
Hey, Todd.
Talk to her in that sultry voice that you
He
have.
does. He has a hot voice. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, hello, Todd. You can Facebook me. Oh, wait, I'm married. Are you as hot as your voice?
What are you doing after work, Brooke? I could give you a chance to find out.
Yes. You stop that, Todd. I'm a married woman. But, man, is that...
That doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, in that voice, I don't know that it does. I think you may be right.
All right, Todd.
Melting right now.
This is about you and Stephanie, not you and Brooke right now. That we can do a second date update on you guys later. But what happened at the end of the date?
She was moving too fast. Like, she was talking about her family and wanting, looking forward to, like, introducing me to them. And she even mentioned things like, it'd be really fun to go on trips with you. And, like, that's cool and everything. But, I mean...
Yeah, that's a little much for a first date.
Yeah.
That would kind of scare most dudes.
But, I mean, Todd, give her a chance. Was there a conversation that led up to it that maybe...
I mean, we were talking about, places that we had been in the world and everything like that. And, like, the night had obviously gone great. She had an amazing time. That's,
Todd's the man.
I think she just got carried away, which is
Yeah.
totally understandable because it happens pretty much all the time when...
Oh my God. Okay, now you're getting a little overconfident here.
Right.
So
Really
Humble
confident.
humility is not one of your issues.
No.
huh?
That's kind of my curse. I take a woman out and she wants to get married right away. It happens
I should stop dating.
on a daily basis. I had to turn down this bank teller the other day. Just in there trying to deposit a check.
Yeah, I mean, listen, as you guys can tell, I was just being completely honest. That's just the way that I am. And I said, listen, I think that you're really, really great. She is. She's super hot, and she's smart and funny and everything. But I'm just interested in, like, maybe friends with benefits. I want to see this girl again for sure. But,
Wait. You just want to hook up with her again, or you want to, like, slow things down and maybe get a relationship with her?
No. I'm not, not right now. I'm not into that at all. I'm just straight up interested in hooking up on occasion.
Then why do you care that she's smart? What is that?
It's a bonus, bro.
Yeah.
She's hot, but
It's always
don't
nice to be able to
talk
have
her.
some sort of conversation after.
Or she can read basic street signs and stuff when they're going on dates. That's good.
She knows how to read an exit sign from the bedroom door. That's all you really need.
I gotta say, Todd, she sounds like she read the red flags right, and that she was obviously looking for more than you are.
I just kind of want to give her a second chance to have another taste because it was pretty sweet.
So does that mean that you guys did hook up on your date?
We have chemistry. I'm just going to say that much.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I just ask, did you tell her beforehand that you only wanted to be friends with benefits before you hooked up?
That's an honest thing to say.
Yeah, I mean, I told her that after we hooked up.
Of course.
After?
Yeah, you're not going to say that beforehand, huh?
Before they were going to France together, after.
So do you want us to just basically convince her that she should be your friend with benefits?
I mean, listen, Jubal, I'm reaching out to you specifically because I feel like you feel me and we're kind of on the same wavelength with the ladies. And
oh, yeah.
Douchebag to douchebag. Oh, man.
Lydia said it.
Yeah.
By the way, not
so
for anything
how
serious.
is this giving her a second chance when she's the one not calling you back, dude?
I don't think she quite understands who she's got on her hands.
Oh,
He's giving her a gift.
Dude,
All right.
I hope this girl totally crushes your ego.
Look, it's not an ego. I'm just being honest.
Oh, sorry.
Remember, you
sorry.
had
Yeah.
a crush on him at the start of the
I know.
I know.
He
But
could
then
still
he
invite
talked
you to go
more.
somewhere and you'd be like, okay.
His voice was sexy until I heard the actual words coming out of his mouth. That was the problem.
All right, Todd. We're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Cool.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm excited to actually fight for something that I believe in for once on this show.
What is that?
Friends with benefits.
Oh. It
We're
never
about
works
to
out.
help
Come
Todd out with a girl named Stephanie who he hooked up with on a date. She's not calling him back. He was truthful with her after they hooked up and said, hey, I don't want a relationship, but we can continue to do this. And she hasn't called him since. Todd, are you ready to give her a call?
Yeah.
Is there any chance you actually like her?
Of course I like her. That's why I'm reaching out to her.
Just because you want to be friends with benefits and not be serious about a girl doesn't mean you don't like them.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
right
mean...
now, I'm not thinking about the future. I'm thinking about the present moment, all right?
Okay.
There's just a part of them you like much more than anything else going on right now.
Very specific.
Yeah.
If you like him a little, it's going to end messy in the end. All right.
Okay, Todd. I'm going to call her right now, all right?
Great.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Stephanie, please?
this is she.
Hey, Stephanie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
What's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
Hanging out.
You were wondering why I might be calling you?
Yeah.
Well, have you heard the second date up?
Ticket.
What's that?
Sorry. I said concert ticket.
Concert tickets? No.
You wish.
Yeah, I don't have any of those, unfortunately.
Oh, bummer.
But what I do have is an opportunity for you to be reconnected with an old flame.
Interesting.
Stephanie, you recently went out on a date with a guy named Todd.
Uh-huh.
And did you enjoy going out with Todd?
Well, that's hard. I mean, honestly, Todd was kind of a player.
You think he was a player?
Oh, yeah. I mean, self-admitted.
How did he admit that he was a player to you?
I mean, we had a really good time and connected, and I was, went into this thinking that this was like a potential contender, and at the end he was just like, I'm not looking for anything serious, Like, it's just on cue, the whole tap dance,
That doesn't mean that he's a player, Stephanie. It could mean that he's busy, he doesn't have time for a relationship, he really likes you.
Whatever
She
you want to
doesn't
call
believe
it.
you.
Well,
That's true. That's cute.
Stephanie, Todd emailed us about you, and he
wanted us to contact you because
He doesn't have time, but he has time to email you.
God, Stephanie,
too
I
busy
like
to
you.
do it himself. It's like hiring an assistant, basically.
Not really.
Yeah. So but he wants a second chance to go out with you.
Todd was great. Todd and I had chemistry. Todd and I had sparks. And then it just fell apart at the end, and I'm just, like, turned off.
You turned off by him?
Yeah, I mean, it hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I really opened up to him and liked him a lot.
Hey, Stephanie?
I mean, yeah.
At this point, I'd like to let you know that Todd is actually on the other line and has been listening this whole time. Todd, say hi to Stephanie.
Of course he has. Hi, Todd.
I'm sorry that it's come to this, but you didn't really leave me any choice.
Uh-huh.
So what's the deal? Are we going to try this again or what?
Oh.
Try what again? Like,
Try to go out and have a good time.
A good time. Cute. I don't know, dude.
You do know.
I don't know.
You do know.
I'm a
Hey,
good time
I'm
gal.
gonna agree with Todd on this. Based off the way that you laughed when he first said hi, it's in there. You want to go out with him again, don't you, Stephanie?
I'm mad at him.
She does.
I'll fix that.
Stephanie, at least he was honest with you.
Yeah, that
On the
never
whole,
happens.
like usually even.
Afterwards.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you, Stephanie. No, that doesn't. It's not. But still.
You didn't have to say that.
I'm sorry, but I'm a catch. You can just.
You're a what?
I'm a catch. Like, there's
So am
guys
I.
who actually want to date me, Todd. There's, like, real people out there who aren't just going to call me on, like, a lonely night.
I mean, listen, I'm busy. I know that you're busy. We had a great time. I know that you had a blast with me.
He's good.
And I'm just thinking that we could go out and do that again.
Oh,
And I'm not
goodness.
ruling out the possibility of something happening in the future, but, like, let's
no.
just stay present.
Stephanie, you guys could be like one of those professional power couples you see in the movies. Like you both got your careers, you're headed on the straight and narrow, and once in a while you get together and have a great time and hook up, and it's fabulous.
You compounded with this guy is bad news because all this guy is saying is he doesn't want to put a label on it so that he can get some other tail on the side without getting
That
in
is
trouble.
not true.
I don't
That's
know.
not true at all. Did you have a good time with me, Steph?
I had a great time.
So what's the problem? Let's go out and have another good time. All right?
Stephanie, if it helps, we'll pay for it. We'll pay for you guys to go out on a second date.
like
Will
she's-
you go out with Todd again?
She was so strong at the beginning of this.
Give him another chance.
I will give you another chance.
Yes, Todd, yes.
If they're not going to be in a relationship, why are we bothering paying for the dinner? Let's just pay for them to go to a motel.
That's true.
For the condoms.
Oh, no.
Stephanie, hey, if you go out with him again, that's fine, but just don't have any expectations of this guy.
Okay.
I feel like you're lying
You
to
can
me right
expect
now.
to have a good time because that's what's going to happen.
I'm excited for you guys.
Oh, Jubal.
Todd,
Too.
congratulations. You got your second date.
Stephanie, I'm going to call you. You better pick up.
Okay.
Stephanie, are you excited at all to go out with Todd again?
Yes, but, there's, yes, I'm excited.
You just be honest with her, Todd, okay?
Berkey was kind of honest with me.
Oh, he was? How? How, Stephanie?
Did I mention he's really cute?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Everybody knows that the best place to meet somebody to go on a date with is email.
What?
I get emails all the time
How?
from people asking. I really should start checking my emails because I don't check that much, but I get so many emails from like Sugar Mama 17 XXX saying like I'm hot and ready, email me back. And I never do. I always think that's probably junk mail.
I'm actually surprised you don't open those.
But apparently Colleen, who's on the phone, was able to get a date through email. What's up, Colleen? How are you?
Hi.
So you fell for Sugar Mama 17, huh?
Not quite.
How did you get a date via email?
Well, okay, so my best friend Tracy, she works at this company and she knows this guy named Jason, and she said that he was really nice and personable, and like I haven't really had a boyfriend in a couple of years just because I had a bad breakup, so it kind of took me a while. But I don't know, I was kind of like, okay, let's see a picture, and she had one from like some company party. Oh my God, so cute. So freaking cute. And I was like, yeah, let's see what happens. So she gave him my email. 'Cause I was like, I don't want just anybody to have my phone number right now. Like, it's still.
So you got an email from Naked Jason XXX16. Is that what happened?
No. He emailed me, and he was like, hey, Tracy showed me your picture. I think you're very beautiful, and she says that you have a great personality, so why don't we start chatting,
So you were set up, and you both apparently had mutual feelings about each other's pictures.
Yes, we did, which I was very happy about.
Yeah, that's good, because usually when a friend sets you up, it's always terrible.
Yeah, I agree. Like, wow, that's what you think of me. That's where you think I should be dating. That's the level, huh?
So what'd you guys do for your date?
So we went to a sushi place.
Okay, great.
And it was so cute because he actually, I don't know if he was serious or maybe just turned it into a joke or it was a joke all along. I don't know. But he actually ordered in Japanese.
Oh, wow. Yeah, way to show it off. Of course he's taking you to sushi. He's like, let me.
Next we're doing ramen.
I don't really know if he was actually speaking Japanese because the waiter was just kind of looking at him like, huh?
He just watched like a kung fu movie.
He just kept saying like, we don't have that, sir.
He's just making it up.
That's really funny.
I think he was, and I don't know if he was trying to be suave or trying to be cool or just being funny, but it was hilarious, and I thought it was funny, and we all laughed, and I was like, well, how about just the spicy tuna? And they were like, we have that.
Oh, my God. So it was a joke. Like, everybody was laughing together.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was wonderful. Like, he's so funny and smart, like, but without being a real jerk about it,
Yeah.
It all sounds perfect. Was there anything wrong?
I don't think so, no. I had such a connection, we talked and talked, like, I love cats, and we talked about that, and he has a rescue cat with one leg.
Oh, my God.
He calls her Snowflake, and he showed me a picture, and I just lost it. I melted. I was like, and marry me.
Right.
Yeah. the three-legged
Man,
cat guy.
This guy had everything that you're looking for.
Right?
Perfect.
This is like too much pressure, though. Why isn't he calling you back?
I don't know.
How did it end?
I mean, it ended great. We were having such a wonderful time. Like, we talked about so much, and then he actually walked me to the door and hugged me and gave me a kiss on the cheek. I felt like it was like a blast from the past. Like I was suddenly in the 50s and I just like had a Sadie Hawkins dance or something.
So it was like a good kiss on the cheek, though, because that could be a bad thing, too.
Yeah, and a hug.
Okay.
No, it was so romantic. I felt special. I felt...
I feel special now.
I know. I want to go on your date.
Right? I felt so fancy. I was like, oh... And I don't know. I just thought we really hit it off. And he said he'd call and that we didn't have to rely on email anymore. And we both laughed. And I felt such a spark. So I don't really
Do
understand.
you think it could be the cat? Do you think it's the cat?
What?
What do you
His
mean?
three-legged cat?
Yeah. Like he got home and the cat was like, who are you out with? And then now he can't leave.
I honestly think I'd love the cat more if she was that sassy.
Wait, have you grilled your friend who set you up?
I did. She says it's been really busy at the office, so it's just kind of like she hasn't even seen him around.
Oh, no. Oh,
So
my
you
God.
can't
I bet you're
think
going
of it-
crazy right now.
I know.
So you can't think of any reason that he's not calling you back.
No, I can't think of anything.
And how long has it been now?
It's been a week.
A week.
that's
Okay.
long enough.
Yeah, that's definitely long enough, especially if it was as good as
Shoot.
you said it was. All right, well, we'll play a song, and then we'll come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Colleen is on the phone, and Colleen is in one of the most frustrating positions you can be in when it comes to dating. She went out with a dude named Jason. Everything seemed great. She had a great time. Nothing she can think of went wrong, and now he's not calling her back. She thought he was cute, thought he was funny. He even
Charming.
likes cats, and she likes cats. But now, nothing. All right, Colleen, are you ready to call him and see what's up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No.
I'm just disappointed, that he hasn't called me.
I'm not ready. I am so nervous. Like, this guy checks all the boxes for your dream guy.
And you seem great, too.
I know.
mean,
you seem
lovely.
lovable and,
Thank you.
and wonderful.
want it
I'm
to work.
really hoping
The
for
only-
just a normal explanation for once.
Only box he doesn't check is the called me back box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an important one, too.
I'm bummed. Like, I would have hoped that he would have already called, Like, I told you I had such a bad breakup, and it took me a long time to be ready, and now I am, and it's kind of like I'm not going to pine away for a guy who doesn't want to pine for me.
Yeah, good.
And
That's
so
good. That's good attitude.
If he's not going to call, or if he's just not who I think he is, I may have to just cut it and run. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong.
Well, let's see if we can get a hold of him first.
Okay.
And then you can decide to not ever want to call him again.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial the phone number.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jason?
Is he?
Jason, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
It's a radio show. Are you familiar?
I think I heard of you guys. What's up?
Well, not much. Just calling you to see how you're doing today. Trying to recruit new listeners to the show.
Is that really what you're doing?
No, because probably after we tell you why we are calling, you might never want to hear from us ever again.
Don't be so pessimistic. This could be great. This could be a great call for you, Jason.
All right, so just let me know what's going on. Like, I'm kind of interested now.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and see if we can figure out what happened. And we got an email from a girl named Colleen.
Okay.
Yeah, and Colleen told us all about your date. She said that you met through a friend of hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said that she had a really good time, but it's been over a week now, and she's heard nothing from you.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us why?
Yeah, I don't know if I have, like, enough time for that. I mean, it might be a little,
So it's not just you've been busy and you haven't had time to get back to her?
I mean, if you want to tell her that.
Okay, well, if it's a lie, I don't want to tell her that. Is there a particular reason? Like, did she do something wrong?
No, she was awesome. I mean,
Okay.
I'm really into her. I mean, it's not that,
Yeah,
Wait,
usually when you're really into somebody, you don't call them back after a really awesome date.
You don't know my situation, right?
I know. I'm trying to find out your situation. I'm trying to see if I can help you out, actually.
Hold up, Jason. Are you in a relationship?
No. I'm not in a relationship right now. I'm single.
So
Okay.
wait, why would you not call someone back that's awesome and that you're really into?
It's really complicated right now, and I just don't want to really talk about it.
Okay. Well, can you tell us anything? Because here's the thing, though. She really liked you, and from the sounds of it, you really liked her.
Yeah, I mean, I really do, and like I will get in touch with her. It's just-
Right. But I'm telling you right now, though, if you wait too long, that ship's going to sail. Because she actually did tell us that it's been so long since she's heard from you that she's just thinking about cutting it and not even trying anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't want to spend her days thinking about some guy that's not thinking about her. Like, that's you have to understand that. She doesn't want to waste her time.
Look, I really f***ed up, and yeah.
Okay. Well, can you tell us what happened?
All right, just you're not going to tell her?
No, we'll tell her something else if it's that bad. Like, I want you guys to go out again because you both liked each other, so we'll try to figure out a way to sugarcoat it, I guess, whatever it is.
All right. So her friend Tracy told me that she was into cats, so I showed her a picture of a cat.
Yeah.
It had 3 legs, and it was named Snowflake, and I told her that it was my cat because I wanted to, like, look, good in front of her. And the thing is, I don't have a 3-legged cat.
Oh.
Shut up.
You lied about the cat?
I didn't expect her to be so into that story.
Oh my God. That is, most
So-
men lie about like how much money
Yeah.
they make or what their position is at work or what car they drive, not whether or not they own a 3-legged cat.
She said you showed her a picture and everything.
Yeah, I downloaded it off the internet.
Oh, my God.
And why did you pick a 3-legged cat? Like a regular rescue cat, you could have at least gone out and gotten another black cat somewhere. You can't just go out and find a 3-legged cat to continue the lie.
Yeah, so I've been going around shelters just trying to find a 3-legged cat, and it's been difficult.
Yeah, that's a pretty particular cat you're looking for. Oh, no.
Why
man.
wouldn't you
Okay.
just come clean?
I figured if I found a 3-legged cat, I mean, it would cover the story. The problem is, like, I found a 3-legged cat, but it was a different color.
Yeah, how hard can it be to find? How hard is it to find a 3-legged cat in this city? Damn it!
This is like weirdly romantic, though, in a really strange way.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up.
Yeah, you did. And you know what? I did too, because I lied to you and told you that I wouldn't tell her. She's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What are you talking about?
I mean, Colleen is on the other line listening.
Yeah.
I told you that I wasn't going to tell her, but oh man, I f***ed up. Sorry.
What the hell?
I know. It's an accident.
She needed to know.
Ah, man. Three-legged cats, people on the phone.
Yeah.
It's tough. Colleen, are you still there?
You lied about a three-legged cat?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm Colleen. Can I just explain?
Jason, that's so stupid.
Yeah, it was stupid. I mean, yeah.
I just don't understand why you would do that on a first date. That's so weird.
I'm very awkward, so it's like I wanted to look like I was somebody cool for you, you know? So I
But
figured
Jason,
maybe
you already did look cool.
I knew you like cats, but I didn't know you like were going to be so obsessed about a three-legged cat. And like I kind of buried myself.
This cat was like a model, and I guess she really was a model.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful cat, Jason. Of course I'm going to go crazy. If you had just told me, oh, I like cats too. Awesome.
I really wanted to call you back, though, but you were really in a snowflake, and I just wanted to find Snowflake for you, you know?
Jason, that's sweet. It's like weirdly sweet.
Wait, so are you mad, Colleen, or are you cool?
I'm just confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, I get it. I get, like, wanting to make a good impression. I just wish you hadn't lied to me. And that kind of makes me a little weary because my last boyfriend lied to me. And the rest of what you told me is true, right? Like, you love karaoke and you went to drive-ins as a kid. Like, that's not just a fake story you read in a book somewhere.
No, those are true. I mean, I really do that stuff. I mean, everything else was, like, straight up real.
Except the three-legged cat.
Yeah. The most standoutish part.
Stop bringing that up!
Okay.
Oh, my God.
My bad. Sorry.
It was such a dumb lie, though, Jason. Like, you got to think into the future. You can't lie about things like that.
Yeah.
Can you please stop piling on? All right, I know it's stupid, okay? A three-legged cat story, dumbest thing in the world. I'm just trying to save face here, okay?
Well, all right, Colleen, if you think about this, it's obvious that Jason doesn't lie very much because he's a terrible liar.
Yeah.
And it's obvious he likes you.
Is that true, Jason?
Yes, I'm a good guy. I mean, I just wanted to make everything work. I wanted to make everything, like, great for you. I was just searching all around the city for a cat with three legs that looked like the cat in the picture.
He was willing to adopt a three-legged cat.
I mean,
a specific colored three-legged cat.
That is a big commitment.
Jason, would you like to go out with Colleen on a second date? We will pay for it. We still probably should ask Colleen if she wants to go too. But anyway.
Yes, I do, and I hope she forgives me despite the craziness.
Aww.
Okay, Colleen, do you want to go out with him again, knowing what you know now?
I think I do.
Yay! Yay!
So
Cat love!
That's good.
That's awesome. And can I stop looking for the cat now?
For now.
For now. All right.
For now.
But eventually, Jason, you're going to have to supply a three-legged cat to this relationship, all right? Well, congratulations, Colleen. You got your second date.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Oh, my God, that was so cute.
I'm happy.
I know, me too.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I wish someone would adopt a one-legged animal for me.
Yeah.
I know, it's very sweet. If you missed today's second date update, Colleen wanted to call this dude named Jason. We got him on the phone to figure out why he wasn't calling her back, and it turns out that he wasn't ready to call her back yet because during their date, he lied to her and said that he adopted a one-legged cat named Snowflake. He even had a printed out photo of a cat with one leg and said that that was Snowflake. Well, ever since the date, he's been going around shelters all over the city trying to find a one-legged cat that looks like the one in the photo. That's why he hasn't called her back.
Like, come on, man.
He said that he found one, but it was the wrong color.
I mean, they don't just have them lying around.
Yeah, no, it's tough to find. It's a very, very particular thing you're looking for, a one-legged cat named Snowflake that looks exactly like the one you found online. Anyway, she thought the whole lie was extremely stupid, but also kind of sweet.
Aww.
And they decided to go out again. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal at moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back. And out of all the emails we get, some of them
Yes.
Can't figure out why a person didn't call him back. Others know that the date didn't go so well. Kind of like Eric, who's on the phone with us right now. What's up, Eric? How are you?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Yeah, you had a bad date, Eric.
I did.
What happened?
So I met this great girl at a bar. Her name was Alana. And we talked for just a short period of time. But it seemed like there was a pretty good spark there.
Okay.
And we set up a coffee date a couple days later.
Your email said that you can tell at the end of the coffee date that things weren't cool. What happened?
To tell you the truth, I'm not really sure. I mean, it lasted about a half hour.
That's it.
And I'd say like halfway through, she just started behaving strangely or just seemed distant.
What do you mean? Like she got up and sat at another table, or she wouldn't make eye contact with you, or she wasn't laughing at your lame jokes?
Yeah, sort of more like the eye contact thing. She started giving short answers to my questions. It just seemed like she totally lost interest.
My favorite part of his email is tell everybody else, because I've read your email. Tell everybody else how the date ended when she left.
It didn't end with a hug or a kiss. It ended with a fist bump.
A fist bump.
Yeah, you just got friend-zoned pretty quickly.
What did you say right before she turned into the fist bump girl?
I don't know.
What did you do?
Really don't. I'm at a loss here. That's why I'm contacting you guys.
Did she get any type of message on her phone or a phone call during your coffee date that might have upset her?
That would upset her so much to make her give me a fist bump? I don't know. I'm really at a loss here.
Did you try to go in for a hug? Like, how'd that work?
I guess I made I went in 30% for a hug and then had a fist.
Put her here, buddy. I'll see you later. Take care.
Let me get this straight. After a fist bump, which is an obvious sign that the girl doesn't want to go out with you again, you still called her.
I did, partly to see what was up, but also because I thought that there was something kind of there,
Okay.
Let me ask you this. Do you want a second date with her, or do you just want to know what happened?
At this point, I'd really just like to know what happened, but, I certainly would have been interested in a second date.
Okay.
You did some serious damage in 15 minutes for the conversation to turn, and then 15 minutes later end in a fist bump.
I guess so. I don't know what I could have done.
Well, I'm excited to find out.
Yeah, me too. All right, hold on, okay? We're going to play a song, come right back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
All right, hold on, man.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second part of the second date update, we've got Eric on the phone. Eric met up with a girl named Alana for coffee after he met her at a bar. Coffee seemed to go okay for about 15, 20 minutes, and then she got very cold.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the date, there was no hug, there was no kiss, there was a fist bump. Goodbye. So
Not
Eric knows he kind of screwed up, right, Eric?
I don't know. Maybe I did, but I just kind of hope that this was just a big misunderstanding.
What are you going to say to her? I mean, do you have something in your head already planned out?
I just really can't wait to clear this up. I don't have anything planned. I want to hear what she has to say about it.
You're such a dude. A girl would be like, oh my God, I'm going to say this and then this
Yeah.
and then this.
I'm going to call her right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can get an answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Hello?
Hi, is Alana there?
This is she.
Hey, Alana, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5.
Hi.
Any idea why we'd be calling you?
No.
Can't think of anything.
No.
You enter any contests?
No.
Okay, doesn't surprise me because that's not why we're calling.
Have I won something, though?
No, you haven't.
God, you set her up for such a disappointment. You just love it.
Alana, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back, they email us to find out why. So we're calling you about a guy that you went on a date with.
Okay.
And you haven't called him back. Do you have any clue who would email us to call you to find out why?
I mean, I can't imagine anyone calling a radio station and doing this. But,
Good point, Alana.
I mean, I know the person that I went on my most recent date with.
Who would that be?
Is his name Eric?
That would be him. Congratulations. Eric wants to know what happened. He said you guys went out to coffee and everything seemed cool for about 15 minutes and then you got cold and kind of distant. And The icing on the cake for me is at the end of the date, you gave him a fist bump instead of like a hug or anything.
Which is amazing, Alana.
Which in girl world is kind of like F you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did
Well,
he do?
You know what? It never would have. It just would not have worked out between us, and I just that was very apparent to me, and I can't hide. My face shows everything I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I'm not good at hiding how I'm feeling, so I just had to get out of there. And yeah, I did the fist bump because it's like I'm not going to hug him.
Right.
I mean, I totally support that. Like, if you're not into the dude, like, don't lead him on by any means. But how did you know that it just wasn't going to work?
When I saw him at the bar, he was super cute and super funny, and that's why, obviously, I went out on another date with him.
Okay.
And then he shows up to the coffee shop wearing a leather jacket.
All right.
And the fact that I was sitting across from someone who consciously chose to wear a leather jacket is completely against everything I believe in.
Are you serious here, Alana?
Alana should probably tell you that Eric's on the phone with us right now. Just heard that.
What? Why?
You left our date
Why are you
because I was wearing a leather jacket?
Yes, sitting across
Yes,
from
I was
you,
wearing a leather
wearing
jacket.
that thing was like watching a cow being murdered in front of me.
Oh, wow.
Okay? If that's
Oh, my
what,
God.
that's why. I am a member of PETA. I take it very seriously. It's something that's very important to me.
I didn't know that about you.
But clearly
I
you're a
might
person
have
who
been willing to
chooses
throw
wear
out
leather.
the jacket in a gesture of romance.
Yeah, but
Who
that's
knows? But you just blew me off like that? That's crazy.
Alana, I will tell you this, and I know you're upset, but all of the DJs here at Moving 925 are free range.
For real, Alana, I'm
You know
really.
what?
Can I ask you something real quick? How do you have friends or like coworkers when the only people you'll associate with are people with your exact same ideals?
It's not the only people I associate with, but I'm not going to date someone who doesn't have my ideals. I'm sorry. I don't want to live with someone who brings animal flesh into our house eventually.
Okay, I
That's
can
not
see
my idea of a partnership. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, who of you has a dog or a cat as a pet?
I have a dog.
Eric, do you have an animal as a pet?
I have a dog. Yes, I'm a dog man.
Well, why don't you go and slaughter your dog and sew his little hide with a bunch of other dog hides and wear them? You know,
That
same
is
exact thing.
a way more violent imagination than that I have.
Yeah.
See, now you're just in denial. How do you think that jacket was made?
I'm
I
in
mean, how do
denial,
you
but
think it
you're
got
violent.
there?
You're talking about murdering dogs right now. That's not the way that I talk.
It's violent to wear cow flesh.
All right, hey, you guys.
You're actually talking about killing my dog.
You guys.
How is it different?
Alana, why didn't you say anything to him there? We just like maybe, hey, instead of just
Honestly,
kind of.
it's like pointless to even talk about it. I'm not going to convert him. So why am I going to waste my time?
I just think that that's completely inhumane. And for someone who has this great respect for animals, you seem to have very little respect for humanity. To not even give someone a chance to say, oh,
Right.
it's almost like racist or something. Like you're not
Racist.
someone of a different race.
It's almost racist. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Alana,
Yeah, well,
Alana,
yeah,
It's not like I'm showing up to your house and like ticketing your existence. I just don't want to go out on a date with you.
you're gonna start picketing his house now, though, aren't you? After this.
He's the one who's stalking me on the radio.
Wow.
I can see that you guys. I can see there's a lot of passion here. So that's why it's time for me to ask if you guys would like to go out on a second date. I'd love to send you two out again. The station will pay for you to go out if you go on a second date. Alana, are you interested in going out with Eric again?
Oh, man.
Eric, do you want to go out with me again?
What?
I would like to see what this girl can do in the bedroom.
What?
Shut up. You guys
Wait.
are really going to go out again.
You're disgusting. I'm not going out with you. I just wanted to see.
You just set him up. You set him up.
That
to
was
see.
good.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Alana, maybe you shouldn't say yes to random people you meet in the bar, and you should reserve dating for
Really?
people in PETA.
You know what? It's pointless. You're Philistines. You all are Philistines. I'm sorry.
Alana, you call him whatever you want. I like you a lot. I think we should hang out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I had a really big plans for a steakhouse dinner with us.
That's hysterical. That's so funny. Maybe I will come by and pay a visit to your dog.
Alana.
Alana. Hey, Alana.
Gosh.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate you doing the second date update, okay? Thank you for doing it with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You got a PETA person to threaten your dog. Very good. Good work.
I call that a win.
Yeah, so do I. Successful second date in my book.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Jose, have you ever met a woman at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, she didn't say yes to my ask her out, but I met her.
You have tried.
But I met her.
It's
Right.
a good place to meet chicks.
That's what they say. They say it is a good place to meet women at the grocery store. That's where Kelly met Joshua, the guy that she wants us to call this morning. Right, Kelly?
I know it's really embarrassing, but that's where I ended up meeting him.
So now, did you stalk him or did he stalk you?
We just were both in the pasta aisle.
Oh.
I was buying pasta sauce, and he was getting SpaghettiOs.
Nothing like a little Italian love affair
So
at the
you saw-
grocery store. Wow.
You saw that he was a really good cook, and it turned you on
Oh, right?
instantly.
I actually started laughing. I kind of made a comment that I thought SpaghettiOs were only for fat kids.
Oh, jeez. Coming out swinging, Kelly.
So you just started ripping on the guy. Did you think that he was cute, like right off the bat when you saw him, and you were trying to start a conversation with him?
You know, I didn't really think anything. I saw him reaching for SpaghettiOs, and I was pretty shocked because I didn't know that adults still ate that stuff.
All right.
But yeah, he was really cute. So,
What did he do when you ripped on him for buying SpaghettiOs?
you know, he chuckled a little bit, but he eventually ended up asking for my number. So,
Huh.
All right. Maybe he liked you because you ripped on him. I don't know.
You like that, Jubal.
I like it, yeah.
He likes a little abuse.
I do.
The
I like
meaner the girl to Jubal, the hotter he thinks
Yep.
she is.
I like to be beaten up just a little bit.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
What'd you guys do on your date when you went out?
he just took me out for a movie and some dinner. It was pretty normal, and I think it went well because he ended up asking me back to his place.
All right. Did you guys go all the way? Seal the deal.
Put the O in SpaghettiO.
Yeah.
We ended up fooling around.
Okay.
We didn't go all the way, but I think I might have messed it up.
Why do you think you messed it up?
As I was going over the date, I realized that song, What Does the Fox Say? I kept singing it like under my breath.
Oh, no.
I was worried you made another fat kid joke at the wrong moment.
You kept singing "What Does the Fox Say"
Yeah,
under your
and
breath.
it wasn't like once. It was at least 3 or 4 times.
Are you talking about like while you're making out with the dude? You're just like, "What does the fox do?" Like, what do you
I
mean?
hope not.
What do you mean you hope not? You don't know?
The song was so stuck in my head that any time anything came up that sort of referenced it, I just kind of started humming along. And
So you had the "What Does the Fox Say" song stuck in your head, and you couldn't control yourself from randomly humming it.
haven't you guys ever had a song stuck in your head and you found yourself singing it?
Yeah, when I'm by myself.
No, I've done it. I've been singing Bye 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 by NSYNC since 1999.
Oh, God.
That's because you think it's a current song still.
Did he ever make note of that or bring it to your attention? Or
I did get a couple of weird looks, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Maybe he just thinks you have some kind of twitch or something like that, or just Tourette's. You have Tourette's. He's like, oh,
Musical
okay.
Tourette's.
Yeah. So how'd the date end then?
We went back to his place and we hooked up, and then I had to be home for work in the morning, so I just left. And I thought I'd hear from him the next day, but I never did.
what did he say when you left his place?
He just said goodnight. I mean, I don't think that I sang the song while we were hooking up.
Yeah, right in the intimate moment, he's like,
Closes the door and goes, I hope you figure out what the fox says. But you need to leave. So when's the last time you heard from him?
I haven't heard from him since I left his apartment.
Okay, and then how many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
I've called him twice. I didn't try to get in touch with him the next day, but then I figured why not. But he didn't answer.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Okay.
Luckily, we're not playing the song What the Fox Say.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Kelly, you ready to call Josh and see if you having the song "What Does the Fox Say" stuck in your head and humming it over and over again annoyed him to the point where he didn't want to ever see you again?
Yeah, let's do it.
If you're just tuning into the second date update, Kelly wants us to call Josh, a guy that she met at the grocery store. They went out to dinner and a movie, ended up back at his place. They were making out a bunch, and then she left. She thinks it might be because she had the song "What Does the Fox Say" stuck in her head and was humming it all night long out loud.
Would that change your mind, though, Jubal? I mean, if you got a girl all the way back to your place.
It depends how annoying it was.
Yeah.
And if she was all the way back at my place, I'd probably be like, all right, I can deal with it for right now, but I'm not going to call her.
But in the morning, I will not call her back.
Yeah. But if it was like constant, I might be like, okay, this girl is just a little too much for me.
Yeah,
like a little too hyper or something
But
like that.
still not a quite deal breaker to some guys.
All right, you ready, Kelly?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to call him right now.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Joshua.
Yeah, this is Tim.
Hey, Joshua, this is Jubal. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Do you have any idea who Jubal is?
No, I really don't.
All right. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5, the radio station. We're calling you because you recently went out with a girl named Kelly, and you've kind of blown her off since your date.
Yeah, I do remember Kelly, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were saying, yeah, I did blow her off.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's what it sounds
Yeah.
like. Do you realize that you've blown her off?
Yeah, actually I do.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, he was honest the first time.
Is there any particular reason why you're not calling Kelly back? She emailed us and said that she liked your date and she wants to go out with you again, but you won't return her phone calls or anything. Is there a particular reason? Did she do something wrong on the date?
Well, she was a very interesting girl.
She's very interesting.
What does that mean?
That's usually not high praise.
Honestly, I've actually never met a girl like Kelly before.
And you're saying that's a good thing?
Not exactly.
Trying to be positive?
Not the good kind of unique.
Okay, we talked to Kelly, and she said that she had that song, "What Does the Fox Say," stuck in her head, and she kept humming that throughout your date. I know for me, if I were to go out with a girl like that, I'd think that was kind of strange and maybe a bit annoying. Did that bother you?
What does a fox say? What does that even mean?
What
It's
does
a song.
the fox say?
It's a song. If you're not familiar with it, don't worry about it. It's not that great. So what's the problem then? Why aren't you getting back to her?
Well, everything was going perfect, I thought, until we got back to my place. Things got kind of, hot. We started making out a little bit, and
Nice.
and then she took her shirt off, and then there was something there.
There's something there.
That's
Like
weird.
boobs?
What does that mean? Yeah, usually there should be a couple of things.
Like, wait, something
there.
that doesn't belong?
What do you mean was
Something
there?
that didn't belong. It was more of like in her stomach region.
What?
She have like a tattoo or something?
More like, let's say, I guess a third nipple.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's so weird.
I cannot believe you
Josh?
just did that.
Out.
Josh,
Oh, no.
I am so embarrassed.
Josh, Kelly's on the phone right now.
Oh, God.
Just her.
Gosh, are you serious? That is not a third nipple.
What is
What
it?
was it?
It's a nub.
It's a
No. Oh, gross.
It's an extra piece of skin.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's not a third nipple. And my ex-boyfriend actually really liked it.
Oh, God. I know.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Kelly. I didn't mean to laugh on that one. Oh, God.
Just kissing the nub like it's his favorite.
Wait,
So Josh, you thought she had a third nipple and that grossed you out and you didn't want to continue it any further?
It looked exactly like her other two nipples.
Clearly, you're not an experienced guy if you don't know what a nipple looks like.
I'm sorry. Can you guys explain to me again what it looks like in detail? I just want to know.
Brooke's like getting turned on. Tell me every detail about the third nipple.
Send photos to
Yeah.
Brooke at moving925.com.
A flap
If you have a
of
third nipple,
skin-
just email it to Brooke. She wants to see it.
A flap of skin and something with an areola are very two different things.
Is it like a skin tag?
This was a nipple, man. I've seen nipples before.
Not
but I
a
swear this was
nipple. It's not
I
a
don't
nipple.
know, maybe
it's
it
a
just
little
freaked me out.
piece of skin. I can't believe that you're that shallow that you wouldn't call someone back because of that.
I can't believe you're that shallow to not warn me about it. You gotta let me know something, You gotta admit,
You seriously, you need to be warned about an extra piece of skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Is it big,
Come
Kelly?
on,
Like,
you
how
guys.
big is this little nub you got?
You guys.
No, it's seriously, he's being a child. It's
Yeah.
nothing. It's a little pice of skin. It doesn't look anything
big,
like
dude.
a nipple.
Kelly, I know what a nipple looks like.
All right, at this point, I would like to ask you guys if you'd be interested in going out on a second date. We will pay for it. Josh, would you like to go out with Kelly again?
Now that I know it's not an actual nipple, I guess I can get over that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Kelly, Josh would like to go out with you again and give your nub another chance. Would you like to go out with Josh?
Absolutely not.
No.
For you, Kelly.
Come on.
No way.
Well, he didn't know it wasn't a nipple. Now that he knows, he's willing to say, okay, I can get past it.
It just looked like a nipple. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I think that your nose is huge, and it actually resembles a
Oh.
My nose.
Yeah. And it's pretty awkward because it's actually bigger than your real.
You guys are perfect. Then you guys are perfect for each other. You got Kelly with a nub on her tummy and knows Josh. I think you guys make a great couple.